What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the SLR show here this afternoon. Good to see everybody rolling in here at the channel. We're actually getting ready to load up our first event here tonight as we're going to get ready to go for our Pro Late Model Series. So, how do you join? All you got to do is find it in the hosted sessions. And once you guys find it in the hosted sessions, you guys can be able to quote unquote be able to join as long as you got a B class 1800 license or better. That's how you're able to join these events. Once you guys do join these events, you got to pretty much apply by my rules and things like that and everything else. But we're going to get ready to go here this afternoon at the Lima Lambeter Sports Park. How's everybody doing this afternoon? As are late models are going to be joining us here this afternoon. Again, it is going to be the Pro Late Model so far here tonight as we're going to get ready to go. Sweet. I'm glad you're building a rig. I hope you enjoy it. So, as we are ready to go here this afternoon, as we have our Pro Late Models here this afternoon, attention in the pit area, attention in the pit area. Let's go ahead and run the middle in both corners, please and thank you. Run the middle in both corners, please and thank you. So we got track prep underway here this afternoon. We got about 5 more minutes of practice for you guys if you guys want to come out here and enjoy some racing action here tonight. So again, that's what we got so far. I think we're getting at least, how do you want to say it, 11 cars going to start off here for the SLR show here this afternoon. So that's what we got so far here tonight as we are ready to rock and roll here tonight. Got a few new drivers going to be joining in as well here this afternoon. Corey Sibley in the 999 will be joining us. How about Jacob Owens in the field tested company number 321? You got the number 7. That's going to be everybody's favorite fan of Zach Damrell going to be joining us here tonight. Oh boy, we got to make sure we got a picture for the boys. Just got home, silly update. Yeah, it's a little update, ain't nothing crazy, but thank you for coming out here this afternoon as we are getting ready to go here for tonight's racing action. So if you guys don't know, we've been doing our thing here and everybody's been doing a really good day. Got to let the boys know that the one and only Zach Darnell showed up, or Damrell showed up here this afternoon and will be here racing this afternoon. Got to let the guys know in the SLR Discord that his favorite driver. Yes, I was getting ready to tell you that, user. And Bubba J, good to see you. How you doing this afternoon? Yeah. Gotta let the boys know. I sure do. It looks like you already found it. Big SLR fan. What up, Brady Carter? If you guys don't know, I'm wearing the old...
Thank you for the follow.
Hey, thanks for the follow, by the way, Caleb Myers. If you guys don't know, I am wearing the old school shirt there for Braden Carter and them. If you guys don't know, they do have new t-shirts out there for sale. You can find them at the Winchester Speedway almost every Saturday night up there for you guys. If you guys want to go out there and get yourself a Braden Carter and Michael Carter t-shirt, you sure can do so. Make sure you find them in the Winchester Speedway pit area and get your t-shirt today. Thank you for the Rose Boss Man, Outlaw Racing. How you doing this afternoon? Those y'all just joining us, please. We are running some track prep. If you guys can, run the middle in both corners, please. Run the middle in both corners, please, and thank you. Going to Dog Hollow for Michael Carter tomorrow. Let's go. So we got a lot of pro late models joining in here this afternoon. Leighton Sanchez, that number 58 machine. He got a few wins there last night of the SLR show. Guys, thank you guys for the likes, and thank you guys for coming out to the channel so far here tonight as well. As you got the 115 of Dane Norris, he will also be on the Speedway. You got the old number 13 machine of Bryson Wood will be joining us here for the first time here in that number 13. William Shelley, good to see you. You got Samuel Mount at the CGR Trackside Dynamics number 32 machine. After that's going to be the number 7 of Zach Damrell going to be joining us this afternoon as well. We got about 2 more minutes of hot lap / track prep here this afternoon. Like I said, all cars that are just joining us, please, please, please run the middle in both corners. Put the right rears right along that marble line that's being formed in both corners. Pound that middle, please. Just got the Lernerville, William Shelby. Will you enjoy the night tonight here at the what do you want to say, the Lernerville Speedway? Have a good time out there. I believe the flagman is going to be up there. I forget his name off the top of my head. I know him. I've just seen him with the SCDRA. I can't think of it off the top of my head, but I do know the flagman up there. Brad, good to see you. We were here last night, Brad. Just so happens I kept getting that restriction, and so far, fingers crossed, we're okay. Fingers crossed. Shouldn't even said nothing. You're bringing out the Super and the Crate. Oh boy, you're gonna have a good night because you got the rest late models there too. Casey Hamilton will be joining us. I think we're getting about 20 pro late models here tonight. As you have the 321 of Jacob Owens. How about the 32 of Samuel Mount? You've got the number 58 rod as well, as we're going to continue to pound that middle line. And we're going to continue to pound it as much as we can. We're going to try to put a whole lot of, how do you want to say it, as trying to win Bill Eam. Cool. I hope you win it, boss. I really do. So we have a 20 car minimum here, Tyler 19. We are running B class 1800 here tonight. So if the server is not full and you're in those ratings, you sure can. So as we get about 20 here this afternoon, and if it's full, which I think it's close to be 14, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Yeah, I got a 20 car server, but you can try to join the next one. I believe we'll be heading to the, let me go ahead and look at the deal real quick. Just updating, but I'll tell you what, if you want to, Tyler, feel free to join the Discord too while we're at it. We're heading to Port Royal Speedway. That'll be coming up next. Well, as we're going to get ready to go for our, and I try to keep the show rolling too, so just be ready as well. Yes, sir. Offering EOLs of the field. If you think you're going to wreck the whole entire field, I would take an EOL penalty. Again, these cars are modified. You guys, some of you guys are finding that out. If you guys want that EOL, please take it.
I'll take one, Pete.
You got it, Sam. Anybody else would like to take one? Little Keebler, thank you for the awesome thumbs up. Appreciate ya. Is that a yes, Noah?
No.
Be careful, I got a quick trigger. Hey, Brian Crosby with the rose and the cowboy hat. Let's go, Balin Crosby. Thank you for coming out and watching the races here tonight. All right, gentlemen, inside and outside lanes, go ahead and move on up. Gentlemen, this is your one warning. Literally, listen to me. Do not stop on the racetrack. Do not straight line anybody. Do not full send anybody. And do not intentionally wreck anybody under yellow flag conditions. Those are your rules. If you do that immediately, you will not come back into the next event. We got 5 events scheduled. All starts are on the leader, anywhere in the middle of 3 to the end of 4. Leaders, do not wait till turn 4 to fire. Fire anywhere in 3 and 4, please. Other than that, go out here and have some fun. If something happens on the racetrack you want me to look at, private DM me or just say something in one of the chats. I will go back and look at it. If it's wrong, you ain't gonna know why if you get banned. Good luck, guys. Preston, anywhere in the middle, 3 to the end of 4. You got them. Alrighty, let's get this party going here this afternoon as we're going to get ready to go for tonight's heat race number 1. It's going to be Present Control, Dane Norris, Noah Norris, Leighton Sanchez as our pro late medals are underway here at the Lima Lambeter Sports Park. Brandon, how y'all doing in the field? Once again, thank you for those awesome gifts to the channel as we have a good race here this afternoon. It's going to be Present Control in the number 7P. Look out, Dane Norris all crossed up and down on the 3 and 4. He's going to lose that third spot to number 25 and Noah Norris. You'll have the number 14 machine. That's going to be old Travis Denton going to be joining us for the first time. You got the number 58 of Leighton Sanchez. We did a lot of track prep right in the middle side of the speedway. We'll see what we get here in later race action. You love Noah Norris night graphics. Well, so far, Noah Norris is currently running in that second spot. As the 115 of Dane Norris will fall back to the third spot, about halfway to go for heat race number 1. Leighton Sanchez at number 58 rolling to the bottom. How about Turner Knuckles at number 42 machine as he's going to be able to roll to the inside in turn 3 and 4 for heat race action. Travis Denton, his first time in the brand number 14 machine, currently running in the 6th spot. And he got the number 32 of Samuel Mount out of the CJR. He'll be in the back of the field. The best battle on the speedway right now will be the 115 of Dane Norris and Noah Norris. Dane's going to be in the 115. Noah's going to get a big cut down off of turn number 2 as they're going to race down to the backstretch. As Present Control still going to be your leader. As Casey Hamilton said, not today, Peter. I'm going to get out of here as well. About 7 out of 10. This battle for the second spot is the place to be. As Dane Norris in the 115 is still holding on to the second spot. Here comes Noah Norris in the 58 to the inside. As we got 3 to go. Going to be this time by Connor Stewart. Thank you for the follow. We appreciate you. And also, Demetrius, thank you for the latest follow as well. Stream's laggy, or is it just me? It may be just you. Shouldn't be. As we continue on here this afternoon, as Present Control and that number 7P machine should be your race leader. You'll see the white flag going to be in the air this time by. So as Present Control and that number 7P still going to be the leader with Noah and Dane Norris in the 115. As he's going to be able to roll to the inside in the middle of 3 and 4 for the final time. As Noah Norris, internet might have crashed. Noah Norris just crashed, and it's going to go to Dane Norris. I have no idea what just happened. I have no idea what just happened, but it is showing Preston Control your winner. So, hold on a second. Hold 1 second, Todd. I'll get to you real quick here. Okay. Alrighty. EOL penalties. If you know you're going to wreck my whole field, please take that EOL penalty now. Okay, all starts on the leader, and we're in the middle of 3 and the end of 4. Let's go out here and go racing. You junk my whole field in the first turn, first lap, you will be removed instantly. Good luck. Alrighty. Well, I got my whole deal here as we're going to get ready to go here this afternoon as we got Cale Mogg in the 429 here for the first time here with the SLR show. Caleb Myers in the 01 to the outside. After that, it's going to be the 999. It's going to be Corey Sibley. You got the 321 machine of Jacob Owens. The number 11 ride as Cale Mogg fires in the middle of 3 and 4. You got Jared Wharton in the brand new number 11 machine. As the 49 ride of Cale Mogg goes all the way up to the turn in turn 1 and 2. Continue to run to the outside shelf. You got him racing. Oh, what a save for Caleb Myers in the 321 of Jacob Owens. Boy, I'll tell you what, Myers got into the left side quarter panel of the 321 of Mr. Jacob Owens, and what a save in turn 3 and 4. Zach Damrell is going to be running into the 7th spot here for heat race number 2, as Cale Mogg in that 429 machine will be your race leader. It'll go to Corey Sibley in the 999. How about the 01 of Caleb Myers? How about the 13 of Bryson Wood? That'll be your field so far. After that, you got the 5 with the short slider. That's going to be Chris Wharton, and the 321 of Jacob Owens takes some contact. Both cars keep it straight and we will stay green. Zach Damrell, that number 7 machine, rolling into the 5th spot, pushing a little tight in turn 1 and 2. He'll get around Jacob Owens to the 321 as Owens going to try to work to the middle side of the speedway. Damrell to the top shelf, 3 wide down to the front stretch. Damero's going to roll to the top of the number 7, gets a little bit loose, flashes in front of my eyes as Jacob Owen to the 321. He'll go through the middle of 3 and 4. There's the 11 machine. That's going to be, I'm trying to figure out his name. It's going to be Jared Wharton be joining us as we got a good battle for the race lead as well. No, that's going to be a battle for the 3rd spot. Bryson Wood at number 13 to the inside of the 01. It's going to be Caleb Myers back to the outside. He got 2 to go. We got a lot of racing going on here with the Lima Lamenter Sports Park. Cale Mogg in the 429. First time here with the SLR show. We'll see 2 to go this time by. 2 to go. Here comes a slide job for the number 13. That's going to be Mr. Bryson Wood. And you'll have 999. That's going to be Corey Sibley to the top shelf. They'll go down to the front stretch once again. White flag going to be in the air, and it's going to be the battle for the 2nd spot. Still side by side, door to door. Bryson Wood on the bottom side of the speedway, but it's going to be all Mr. Cale Mogg. He'll be your winner in the 429. Will be 3 wide coming up at 3 and 4. It's going to be Bryson Wood, Caleb Myers, Corey Sibley, the 11 of Jared Wharton. It'll go to the 321 of Jacob Owens with the number 7 of Zach Damrell, and the number 5. It'll be Chris Wharton, going to be your field. So to answer your question there, Tyler, as we're going to give these guys 2 minutes of grid. So I've been an iRacing streamer for almost close coming to about 5.5 years. And I actually got a job with the American All-Star Series in 2025, the touring series. And after that, a drunk driver ended that for me as last year. And then what happened was I kind of had to bail out of it. So other than that, I've not done any other real-life commentating. I've done some work at Bradford Speedway, New York. I've been to KB Speedway. I've been to Beckley Speedway a lot. It is just what it is. You got to go back to your old roots, man, and go ahead and continue to press on, man. So there's your answer. Appreciate you, Tyler and company, for answering that question. I know a lot of people give me that question almost every day. But anyway, as we continue on, we have our Pro Late Models here at the Lima Land Motorsports Park. Sure do. What up, Outlaw Racing? Let's go ahead and get this party started, shall we?
Good luck, everybody.
Offering EOLs of the field. Anybody want one? Yes, no, maybe so. Cool deal. Cool deal. I believe we're going to start 15 cars here this afternoon. 15 of them. Other than that, gentlemen, all starts are on the leader. There's no waiver rounds. There's no quick repairs. We're here to go racing. If you guys don't know, you are live broadcasted on 4 channels. Just look up SLR and you should be able to find it on your favorite streaming platform. Other than that, let's go out here and have a good time, boys. You straight line anybody, full send anybody, get mad, start using your car as a weapon over a little bit of contact. We have a beef channel and that in our Discord, and everybody's names are switched to their actual names. Use that, please, before you to try to end your career here. As that's what we got, boys. Other than that, good luck, everybody, and have a good time. We'll see you there. David, I'm just going to keep quiet about that, boss man. I'm going to keep a little bit quiet about that, to be truly honest with you. I've looked up everything and see exactly what's going on, so I really don't know. We'll find out here soon, everybody, as present control in the 7P is going to start on the pole on this one. To the outside to be that number 429. It's going to be Cale Mogg. First time here with the SLR show. You got the 115 of Dane Norris. He'll go to the inside. Meanwhile, it's going to be that number 13 machine, Bryson Wood. To the inside to be that number 25 of Noah Norris. After that, to the outside to be the 999 of Corey Sibley. You have Leighton Sanchez. The 01 of Caleb Myers. After that is Knuckles, Wharton, Owens, Mount, another Wharton, Travis Denton, Zach Damrell. As we are ready to light the tires here on Lima Land, we're underway. We'll see what we get here in turn 1 and 2 as the field races into it. Everybody looking pretty good. Everybody's all together. Nobody's sideways and nobody's crossed up. We will get lap number 1 in as we're clean and green. The 429 of Cale Mogg is in trouble. 429 of Cale Mogg in serious trouble. Everybody stacking them up in the back of the field, and what a save. The 429 of Cale Mogg is looking a little struggling here in this race as he's going to hit the brake pedal for the 11 machine, and everybody's able to avoid him so far. Looks like the handling that race car, he started second in this feature. Looks like he is going to go to the back of the field rather quickly. 4 out of 50, got a long way to go. Zach Damrell, that number 7 machine so far, running in the quote-unquote 11th spot. As we continue on racing, Travis Denton going to get around the 429 as well. As we have Zach Damrell and company with the 429 of Kale Mogg. As Mogg's going to try to roll to the bottom shelf, and he went from second to the back of the field within literally 6 laps, as Kale Mogg may not have the setup for this racetrack. As we continue on here this afternoon, as it's going to be your race leader, the number 7P on present control. It'll go to the 25 of Noah Norris. You have the number 58 of Leighton Sanchez working the bottom side of the speedway, as the top shelf seems to start to clear off here a little bit. We got 2 lanes of racing here at Lima Land. Lima Land Speedway starting to look pretty good here this afternoon, as you will have present control still out in front of the 7P as Leighton Sanchez and that number 58 machine to the inside is the 115. That'll be Dane Norris. You have the number 13 ride. That'll be Bryson Wood to the inside, as Wood's going to close up, as Dane Norris got to get on the binders there. Avoid getting into that number 13 of Wood, as Sibley's going to try to make a run to the outside. He will be in that 5th spot at a 999. Sibley's getting a good run down to the backstretch again. Dean North to the inside, as you got Bryson Wood in that number 13, all but in the number 58's rear end. We're 11 out of 50, and we got a lot of great racing here at the Lima Land Motorsports Park here on iRacing this afternoon, as your race leader, present control, continue to lead with Noah Norris in the 2nd spot. 12 out of 50 here for these late models this afternoon. Again, they are running 770 horsepower and 2,140 pounds in weight, as these cars are highly modified here for tonight's racing action. As we continue along here, Travis Denton, the first time in that number 14 machine, as he gets a little sideways with the 429, it's going to be Kale Mogg. Mogg's going to start making some moves here in that number 429 machine. It's going to be Turner Knuckles in the 42. Zach Damrell is going to be in that number 7, currently running in the 12th spot, as he's got the number 5 machine, a veteran here with the SLR show. That'll be Chris Wharton. You've got the 321, that'll be Jacob Owens to the top shelf, and Caleb Myers in the 01 machine running in the 15th spot, as lap down traffic's about to be ahead here for present control. 15 out of 50 so far. So far, ladies and gentlemen, how about you guys thinking of tonight's race in action for our Modified Pro Late Model program? If you guys want to join us, you surely can, as Bryson Wood so far in the 3rd spot. But man, Corey Sibley's going to give him a big old shot in turn 1 and 2, as Wood's going to go to the top shelf. Sibley to the inside, slide job in the middle of 3 and 4, as here comes Wood battling back to the inside. We got 17 out of 50. Little bit of rubbing, a little bit of racing here with the Lima Land Motorsports Park, as Wood's going to go ahead and cut the nose off of Sibley. Sibley going to go back up to the top shelf once again, and here comes Leighton Sanchez in the 58 to the inside. You got a great battle here for that 3rd spot, as you got Leighton Sanchez in the 58 ride. He's rolling the hot bottom in the 999 of Sibley to the top shelf. Wood trying to work the middle in 3 and 4. Here comes Sibley. He's going to try to get another run to the outside. Grant Wilton, thank you for the latest follow and welcome to the channel. Appreciate you for coming out here this afternoon and enjoying some racing. We got 5 events scheduled. We will run back-to-back shows, as Sibley in the 999 all over that back bumper to the 13 of Bryson Wood. The battle will be for this 3rd spot. We'll see if Sibley's going to get the run out of 4. He does, and he will take the 3rd spot away. I'll tell you what, Bryson Wood left the lane to the outside. Now he's going to move to the top shelf, as he's got Leighton Sanchez right there to the inside, the number 58 machine. Field starting to make some laps. It's starting to move to the top shelf as the lap down traffic's about to be a factor. It's the 5 of Chris Wharton working the middle side of the speedway. Your leader, present control, the number 7P. You'll see cross flags gonna be this time by. We got cross flags. Here we go. 26 more to go. We are B class, 1,800. Blake Tasser, we can get you up in there. It's not that hard, as we got a lot of lap down traffic. Plus, we had 15 cars make this race here tonight. Bro, thank you for the latest follow as well. Welcome to the channel, as we got some lap down traffic. It looks like that it's going to be right in your leader's way. Noah Norris might be licking his chops at number 25. Gatlin Heron, thank you for the latest follow as well. 24 to go. Big sliders and bombs being thrown, as Bryson Wood's going to have the brake binders, as Leighton Sanchez threw a slider in turn 1 and 2. We still got a lot of laps to go here at Lima Land. Oh boy, here we go. Zach Damrell and Caleb Myers as lap down traffic is going to be a factor in this one. As the 7P at present control has to start running different lanes as he's got the number 5 ride. That's going to be old Mr. Chris Wharton. As Wharton rolls to the bottom shelf in turns 1 and 2, blue and yellow 5 leaders coming. As it's going to be Chris Wharton, he's got to notify the blue and yellow so far as the leader in the 7P is going to work through some lap down traffic. I do got a question for the chat while you guys watch this race here this afternoon. What do you guys think about lap down traffic? Do you love it? Do you hate it? Guys, let me know in your channels what you guys think. Caleb, thank you for the heck yeah. Appreciate ya. 19 to go, and there's some heavy lap down traffic in front of your race leader. This is going to be a perfect opportunity for Noah Norris, Corey Sibley, and the 58 of Leighton Sanchez. As present control's got to work through some here. As control's going to go to the top shelf. They're battling in front of you. As the number 5, that's going to be old Mr. Wharton. You've got Caleb Myers and the number 7 machine of Zach Damrell with 18 more to go. We are in lap down traffic. As we continue on, as the number 7P at present control has got to work through it here. He's got Chris Wharton on the inside. What are you going to do here if you're the leader? Let's talk about that. If you're the leader of this race right now, you got 3 cars of lap down traffic at about a second and a half lead. What are you going to do as Chris Wharton, the 5, rolls the bottle? Here comes present control. He's going to go for it all. Hits the infield tractor tire and brakes. The 7P brakes. 7's broke, gentlemen. He's on the backstretch. 7's broke, gentlemen. 7 hard left. 7 hard left. Hard left. 7P. 7P is broke. 7P is broke. And he gets it in the infield, and we stay green. President Control went right into the infield and broke his tire. Unbelievable. Now we got to find our second place runner of Noah Norris, who just took the lead. Unbelievable. As you got a 3-way battle for the race lead as Noah Norris in the 25. Meanwhile, Corey Sibley in the 999. It'll go to the 58 machine of Leighton Sanchez. That's your top 3 right there. Noah Norris, your leader in lap down traffic. As right there is going to be the 01 of Caleb Myers. 3-car race after the present control as we got our first yellow flag. Turner Knuckles going to get in the back of the number 32, and we will have our first yellow flag. Oh man, Leighton Sanchez ran right into him as well, and now Sanchez, who was running in 3rd, is now out of this race. Oh my goodness. You're good, Sam. That ain't on you. Turner had the big run to the outside, and he ran directly in the back of you. Gentlemen, I am going to delay. Delay the race here. If you guys can catch the pace truck, do what iRacing's telling you guys. Oh my, I'll tell you what, that was going to get really good in that lap down traffic 3-car race, but Turner Knuckles ran right into the back of the number 32 of Samuel Mount off of turn number 4, which brings our first yellow flag here this afternoon. Man, what do you guys think of the racing so far here tonight, ladies and gentlemen? Go ahead and double file the cars up. I know it says single file. Go ahead and double file the cars up. We'll go 1 to green on the front stretch. We will go 1 to green on the front stretch, gentlemen. Oh my, as we're going to get ready to go as Noah Norris and company is going to get ready to go. This here is our 1 to green, going to be this time by. Boy, oh boy, let's continue on. Out to number 25 of Noah Norris. Gentlemen in the hot pits, we are 1 to green this time by. Gentlemen in the hot pits, we are 1 to green this time by. Sanchez, that car is junked. Try another day, bud. Yep. So, as we're going to get ready to go, we are back underway. As Turner Knuckles, you got Leighton Sanchez. He's going to be done as well as our race is back on, and I got to get these guys off the speedway. That way I don't click on them by accident, as It's going to be Noah Norris at number 25. We got about 9 more to go this time by. Here for the Pro Late Models here at the Lima Limiter Sports Park. As here comes Corey Sibley, got the 13 of Wood. They've been battling as well. Now it's where it gets good. As we just had that last restart. Tires. Who's got some tire left and who's going to be able to pull away? As it looks like Noah Norris at number 25 has ran second. Here comes a slide job. Noah Norris, oh my goodness, what a slider. I thought Dane Norris was not going to be there, but Corey Sibley threading the needle off of turn number 4. As we're still threading the needle in turn 3 and 4, as Corey Sibley will move into the second slot in the 999. Holy cow, what a race this has been so far. As I don't see a Zach Damrell. Oh, Zach Damrell currently running in the quote-unquote 6th spot. Up 10 spots from his starting position as he was almost a lap down car earlier. Maybe save some tire left for that one yellows. We got about 5 more to go. No! Corey Sibley and Wood get together. Zach Damrod in the whole field in turn 3 and 4. What a pile up in 3 and 4. Let's find out. Oh man, you have got to be kidding me. Corey Sibley just comes up and gets into the 13 machine, and after that, that's all she wrote. As Sibley, Wood, Dane Norris going to get involved as well. Zach Damrod's also going to get involved in number 7 with the big hit. You got the 14 rod also involved. Jacob Owens in the 321, and Caleb Myers gets involved as well. And you got a pile up here with the Lima Land Motorsports Park. Oh boy, man. I'll tell you what, you know the old saying, cautions breed cautions, and Turner Knuckles started it off there by getting into the back of the 32 of Samuel Mount, as we're going to line them up once again. Gentlemen, double file these cars up. We will go 1 to green on the front stretch. We will be going to Port Roll Speedway next. Top 3 when you line up and you join the front stretch. Double file up this time by 1 to green. Zach, that thing's toast. Just get pulled in. Alrighty. I don't know, as we're going to finish this one off here on 2 yellow flags here this afternoon. Exactly, as it should be a 4-lap shootout. As Norris in the 25 will fire, spill, but spun the tires off of 4. We're back underway. 4 to go for the Pro Lane Models. Look at Jared Wharton in the 11 to the bottom side of the speedway. So is the number 5. It'll be Chris Wharton. As battle continues on, they go 3 wide in the mid-pack of the field. 3 to go. 3 to go here for these Pro Late Models here at the Lima Land Motorsports Park. Someone cue at the choir. We got 2 to go. Going to be this time by. Noah Norris in the wall at number 25. We'll make it easy for Dane Norris in the 115 as he's going to roll to the inside of a 3 and 4. White flag in the air. Going to be this time by. How about the 25 of Noah Norris? Dane Norris to the inside. Last chance for the 115 as it's going to be Noah Norris defending the slider line. But here come the 32 of Samuel Mount. It's going to be Noah Norris, Dane Norris, and Samuel Mount. Going to be your top 3. How about that race, ladies and gentlemen? You guys, let me know in the comments what you think. Give me a 9, 10, 11, 6. Rate this race, everybody. Just rate it. Rate it indeed. Can you believe this is iRacing? What a race. Oh my. As we'll hear, back up there, Noah. Back up there. I need a straight line, sir. Straight line, Noah. Got it, gentlemen. Zach Damrell got involved in that wreck. He finished 11th. He finished 11th, everybody. Well, let's get ready to go. I am a man about efficiency, as we're going to go ahead and get Port Roll Speedway loaded up. That'll be coming up next. I thought it was a pretty good race, too. I mean, I really did. Only 2 yellows here and there and whatnot. It wasn't too terrible at all. Alrighty, well, let's get ready to go, shall we? I love that for a 10 out of 10. Sean Williams, thank you for the latest share, man. We appreciate you as well. Bryson, you gave it all. I tell you, Bryson, you gave it all. I just can't believe that, man. That was a heck of a race, though, man. That's just, oh. Anyway, hey, at least you don't have to go home and fix it. I mean, you got to think about that on the side of the thing. So I'm going to get this race loaded up for you guys. And like I said, I'm only taking 20 cars and be done with it. So other than that, let's continue on here this afternoon as our racing action will be ready to go. Press escape. Oh my, let's go ahead. Curious on how to get on this Colossus 69. Let me give you a second here. I got driver interviews coming up here in just a hot minute as I'm being a little slow. I
need a few more laps. But
you need a few more laps, huh?
Yeah.
Oh my. Well, I'll tell you what. Let's talk about this Lyman Land Motorsports Park race as Port Royal's loading up as we speak. Let's get to our winner, Noah Norris.
Man, I think this is my first win.
I think it is your first SLR win.
It feels good, not gonna lie. I thought I was gonna lose it because I had no tire left at all.
How much tire do you have left?
Like 10%.
Woo! That's a lot.
Yeah, then he's seen a caution and the real Norris behind him.
Yikes. Well, let's talk about this race. It went green flag for a while. You were running in second, and then Press Control got a little impatient and just killed his race car. Let's talk about it.
Yeah, I think he just got a little too low there on 2. That's the main reason what happened. I think he was just trying to get past some lap cars, but it just didn't work out for him.
Yeah, I mean, them lap cars were 3 wide, 2 wide, and then when you came up on them before our first yellow flag, what were you thinking then?
I don't think I had anything for it, to be honest. I thought he was going to win it all, but I was just going to take my pace and just figure out a way to get through him, just slow roll it around him.
Well, I'll tell you what, heck of a drive as Port Royal Speedway's loading up for their 40-lapper event, man, and who did you go think?
Oh, crap, I did pull up my stuff for this. Lab Rats Racing, Raise the Bar, Outlaw Sim Shots, who else is on there? Can't remember. And just want to thank Horner for those setups.
I think you're missing somebody, and I see it right here. It's Borowley Strip Club? I mean, what's that about?
Oh, that's just that's a sponsor.
We'll see you at Port Royal Speedway. Congratulations on your win.
Thank you. I'll see you then.
Dane Norris, a second place run. You've been getting a lot of podiums here recently in the Moose Knuckle Towing, TSR, Stapleton Trucking, Trash Panda Graphics, GFY 115.
Yeah, let's throw in the Willie's Remedy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, throw in the Willie's Remedy. If you don't know, find out. But yeah, I just kind of try to be patient. I would be honest, I was expecting for a caution to come out sooner than that. If it wouldn't have been for the caution, I wouldn't have been able to get up there where I made it up to, obviously. But I'm kind of dependent on them. Not that I'm not as fast. I just try to conserve with that many laps, and it helps in the long run if things work out in your favor. If they don't, you just gotta take what you can get and go on to the next one.
Yeah, I mean, it was a great race, a long green flag run, 2 yellows, and fortunately didn't pan out too as well for you as it did. But hey, who do you gotta thank?
Just all the ones you named there: TSR, Stapleton Trucking, Camel Towing, Moose Knuckle Outfitters, GFY, Traction Company, Trash Panda Graphics. My cousin Matt Wallace is probably watching, my buddy Rich Ringley. So shout out to them for watching the stream. Come watch the rest of them. Let's go to Port Royal.
Port Royal's loaded up and ready to go. I'll see you there. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Samuel Mount, after after Turner Knuckles wanted your whole rear end. Your thoughts?
Yeah, we had a couple lucky breaks there, but I'm not gonna lie. If there's a couple laps left, I think I was gonna win that thing. I had a lot of right rear left, had a lot of big runs coming off the top, but it was a good race overall.
I mean, a long green flag run, which is very uncommon here. What was that racetrack like for you?
Honestly, it was racy everywhere. I was running bottom most of the race, and then last 10, 15 laps, I was burning the cushion. But I had a lot of right rear left, so I was wishing there was a few laps left.
Well, that's the price you take, right? Well, Sam, good to
Yep.
talk to you in the new Trackside Dynamics number 32. Who do you else got to thank?
Just CJR racing team and Corey and the new setups for trackside. They're pretty fast and they're a reasonable price, so I like to thank them, man.
Alrighty, well, we got Port Royal Speedway loaded up and ready to go. Let's head on over.
Yes, sir.
See you there. Alrighty, well, let's go ahead and, like I said, rate that race, gentlemen. Like I said, we have a few more yet coming up here this afternoon at the Port Royal Speedway as we're going to get ready to go. So far, this is called SLR. I do host and own the rights to this, by the way, just trying to make this all clear and nice and pretty for you guys as Port Royal Speedway. Them inside tires do not like you. I wanted to ask you about that. I was like, I don't understand the move. Like, Bryce, I gotta ask you, like, what were you just trying to get around the lap down traffic? You didn't think the bottom was there? I didn't quite understand the dive bomb into the corner. I didn't quite understand. You didn't realize it a big leap. Oh my. That's crazy. Well, let's go to Port Royal Speedway with these pro late models and
Probably care. I don't think I responded.
as we are getting ready to go. Hey guys, I didn't mean to do that on purpose, but for streaming reasons, I gotta be careful with language, so I'm sorry.
We weren't cussing or nothing.
My bad. I just did it beforehand. I just wanted to give you that warning.
That's my bad. Freaked out of bed too early. My fault there, boys.
Yeah.
Peter just hears me talking and instantly thinks bad things. I can't blame him.
You're good. You're good.
Oh my. I'm sorry. I've just been having a really bad days with a certain platform, and I'm trying to figure out why. Well, we got the old big Port Royal Speedway coming up next year for the SLR show. If you guys don't know, the racetrack called Port Royal, it's a pretty big place, and we got a lot of pro late models joining in here this afternoon. Guys, can I get some sliders in turns 1 and 2, please? You guys can run the middle top in 3 and 4. Can I get sliders in 1 and 2, please? You guys have the racetrack pretty much all day. You can run the top, middle, and 3 and 4, please. Thank you. Oh boy. So, as we continue on here with the SLR show, if you guys are new to the stream of the channel, I welcome each and every one of y'all to the iRacing world. If you guys
struggling to understand why it felt like I was going 200 miles an hour around Volusia yesterday, but it feels like I'm going not that fast here.
So anyway, guys, if you guys do want to join us, come on out to the SLR show. You sure can. We are B-Class 1800, and I take care of all the troublemakers as easy as I can, or rule breakers as easy as I can, and things like that, and vice versa. If you can run middle, top, and 3 and 4, that'll be cool. And then a big old slider in 1 and 2, please.
Yeah, I'll try. I don't know if I'll turn, but I'll try.
Okay. What's up, Bryson? How may I help you, sir? Yeah, that was Lamb was a really solid race there, Kale. It really was. You're more than welcome to come out here and join us. But yeah, any questions, you can go ahead and feel free to ask me. I will try to answer it as professionally as I can. Scott Sweeney is no longer on my list, but we got 14, 15, 16, 17. We have 17 drivers here at Port Royal Speedway. I just asked, where's the setup at? Oh, yeah. So welcome to the SLR show, Cooper. Our late models are 2,140 pounds in weight and 770 horsepower. So he's no longer, that account is no longer banned. But if that said individual comes back, just remind you, let's try to take it somewhat serious, please. As we're going to get ready to go here this afternoon, as our pro late models are here this afternoon. Matt Wallace, time for the 115 to get up on the wheel. He got second, by the way, Matt. He got second over there at the Lima Land Motorsports Park. You missed that race. That was a pretty good show. As Kale Mogg, too, has manually disconnected. We'll see if anybody else is trying to join in as well. As we got guys trying to figure out this setup, we got Dalen T. Cunningham in that brand new number 81 machine. As we're going to get ready to go here in Port Royal Speedway here this afternoon. 14, 15, 16, 17. And we got Hudson. I'm going to try to say it, but I don't want to say it. But Hudson in the 122 is going to try to join in here just at a late time as this as well. So let's get ready to go. Okay, yeah, you're good, Bryson. Just make sure that he doesn't have a buddy on there, whatever, and kind of thing. Just, you know what I'm saying? Let's try to keep everything as serious as I can. I try to keep everything as professional as I can as well. So, you know, tit for tat type of thing. Offering EOLs on the field. Everybody makes a race. Everybody makes a show. So our heat race number one's getting ready to line up here this afternoon, and there is a nice conversation going on in the SLR chat. If you guys want to join the Discord, you sure can. Those on the you should be able to find it anywhere, just so y'all know. If you guys are looking for it, you guys can. There's a nice conversation. Is the fan club watching, Pete? I think so. There's somebody in here asking about you. Yes, it is, user. Yes, it is. I believe that's going to be your favorite channel.
Can I move up? Thank you for the follow. Here.
Dane Norris has subscribed. Thank you, Dane Norris. Yes, you can move on up. Inside and outside lanes, go ahead and move on up. Nobody else want an EOL? That's cool. I wish I could go one to green here, but that's yeah. Other than that, guys, all starts on the leader. No waves, no quick repairs, on straight line in, buddy. We had a really good race at Lima Land. Other than that, let's go ahead and do it again. Good luck, guys. Turner wants an EOL. Turner don't want an EOL. Oh, man. It happens in racing, man. It really does. It does. It really does. But as the number 58 of Leighton Sanchez will start on the pole in this one in the Victory G Fuel Longhorn Chassis CFM number 58 machine. To the outside, it's going to be David Ellis in the Sunoco number 13 machine. To the inside, it's going to be the Trackside. I don't know that one. Trackside Dynamics at www.tracksidesetups.com. The Vic Hill Racing Engine CJR number 32 of Samuel Mount. Coming from the back of the field is going to be my favorite Jimmy Owens pit crew member. That's going to be the number 20 of Kyler Hayes. After that, the number 12 in the Dewey's ride. It's going to be the Airborne Speedway modified driver. That's going to be Caleb Durgan. 6 cars, 8 laps, all cars going to get into the show here this afternoon. And yes, Lincoln Speedway, thank you, Big Pulling Promotions, as we are ready to go, as Leighton Sanchez is going to leave David Ellis at the line, sleeping as we're underway. David Ellis got caught sleeping in turn 3 and 4, and now that's going to make a mess of things down to the backstretch, and Caleb Durgan's going to get into the side of him, and Durgan in trouble in that number 12. As Turner Knuckles going to get that number 42 to the inside, you'll have the 32 of Samuel Mount, as he's going to work to the top side. Got third at Lima Land Motorsports Park, this time at the last show. As it's going to be Samuel Mount, he'll roll to the inside and gets on the brake pedal hard. David Ellis gets on the binder as well, as we are 4 wide down to the front stretch here at Port Royal, as Kyler Hayes with a big slide job in turn 1 and 2. Caleb Durgan to the 12 with a big cut down. He's going to move into the third slot here at Port Royal. Lot of racing going on. Guys trying to figure out these setups for sure at the Port Royal Speedway. Once again, like I said, all these late models are modified. They weigh 2,140 pounds, and they have 770 horsepower, which ain't nothing for the 58 ride of Leighton Sanchez. He's found that top shelf in the middle of 3 and 4 and driving away. We're past halfway. Nitro Design, thank you for the share. We appreciate you, boss man, as you do have a battle for the second spot. Kyler Hayes in the 20 on the inside is going to be Caleb Durgan at number 12 machine. As we have Michael Byram, we have a schedule in the SLR Discord already made for 5 events here this afternoon. It's all good. As Kyler Hayes going to get racy with Caleb Durgan. He's going to give him a little bit of a door shot in turn 1 and 2. As Kyler Hayes, the number 20, he's going to go back to the inside. Durgan to the top shelf in the middle of 3 and 4. He's going to run a cut down off of 4. They'll go side by side down to the front stretch. As Caleb Durgan, Kyler Hayes, and Durgan's going to cut himself into the wall. Big contact for the number 12 of Durgan. We got about 2 to go. As we get about 2 more to go here this afternoon, as Leighton Sanchez will be your race leader. White flag going to be in the air this time by.
Thank you for the follow. Here.
Hey, look at all those new subscribers to the channel. Captain Keith and Scooby Trades. Thank you. As we have Leighton Sanchez going to get it done for heat race number 1. Turner Knuckles on the bottom side. David Ellis. It'll go to Kyler Hayes. Gavin Dyer, thank you for the latest follow as well. Any other number 32, that's going to be Mr. Samuel Mount. That's going to be your finishing order with Caleb Durgan in the fence line. White flag came out. Even though, like, it kind of triggers it, so if, like, the leaders in 3 and 4, and you try to get that yellow flag, and even on iRacing, yellow flags are on as well. If that white flag is close anywhere in the middle of 3 and 4 with the latest updates, it will not let you throw a yellow. Offering EOLs to the field. Even iRacing yellows are on too. Cool deal. Nobody wants an EOL penalty. That'll put the inside and outside lanes up. Let's see where we're going next. I think we're going to Lincoln next. Oh no, it's good, Cooper. It's good. It's good. It's good. It's good. You're in the SLR Discord. I think you got somebody that'll be able to help you up. All right, guys. Good luck, everybody. It's all good. That's why all these cars are all modified out and things like that now. That way we don't have people doing their thing. You know what I mean? But hey, got you, French toast. You could have told me right there on the old game chat. Anyway, let's get ready to go. Anywhere in the middle of 3 to the end of 4. Leaders don't straight line anybody, don't full send anybody, and don't be driving people like ding dongs. Come on now. Let's go racing. So, as we're going to get ready to rumble here this afternoon at the Port Royal Speedway for our pro late models that are 770 horsepower and weigh 2,140 pounds in weights. So, it's going to be old Chase Copeland going to start on the pole in this one. To the outside will be the number 24 of Corey Peterson. You've got the number 13. That'll be Keegan Sanders. You got the number 81 ride. That's going to be Dalen T. Cunningham. The 115 of Dane Norris. Meanwhile, the 69 will be Jason Stevens. With the number 29, he got a 25 of Dan Noah Norris. Got his first ever win here with the Lima Limiter Sports Park. Here with the SLR show. We are underway. As you got Cunningham looking to the outside of Corey Peterson. Going to be joining that number 24 machine from Flow Racing. As it's going to be Chase Copeland to the top shelf in turn 1 and 2. He's going to get a good run off of 3 and 4. Oh, but 3 wide coming off of 4. 2 out of 8 they're gonna say. As these pro late models, you got the number 13. That's gonna be Keegan Sanders walking on the outside. Shove. Oh boy, I thought Dylan T. Cunningham. So did Sanders. I think he was about to get doored up into the wall. As Cunningham's gonna throw that slide job in the middle of 3 and 4. As Corey Peterson will fall back into the 3rd spot. You got the number 13 at Keegan Sanders. He'll go to the inside. He'll go 3 wide down to the backstretch. As the 81, that's gonna be Cunningham into the 2nd spot. As Chase Colvin to the 110, your leader. As Peterson into the 24, the 13 of Keegan Sanders. As Jason Stevens going to come up on the outside, and what a save for the 13. Halfway to go here for the pro labels here at the Port Royal Speedway. Dane Norris, there could be Noah Norris on the top shelf. He's going to try to get a run on the top side. I don't think it's quite there just yet. As Sanders in the 13, Dane Norris in the back of the field. Noah Norris gets way sideways off of 3 and 4 and cuts right across the nose of the 115. As you may get a battle for the race lead, as Chase Colvin in the 110, he'll work to the bottom side of the speedway. Dylan T. Cunningham in the 81, right there to the inside. They'll go not side by side off of 3 and 4, but we got about 3 to go, and you do get that battle for that lead. As Cunningham's going to be able to roll to the top shelf of that number 81 machine. Copeland in the 110, down to the backstretch. Remember, these are no mirror races, no spectator races as well. As you got the 81 and Cunningham to the inside, cue up the choir, you got 2 to go. 2 to go for these late models here as Chase Copeland continues to lead this one. Cunningham trying to find a lane on the top shelf. He's about actually a 10 slower than Chase Copeland. I thought that was the other way around, but white flag going to be near, going to be this time by as Chase Copeland's going to get that good run off of turn number 4. Here comes Cunningham. Slide job, hits the infield wall. Oh man, Copeland's going to run right into the 81, and we got ourselves a white flag once again, and a couple cars are involved as it's going to be the 110 of Copeland. Got a lot of nose damage on the race car. He will get it done, and Jason Stevens will go Keegan Sanders and Dane Norris as the checkered flag waves. Boy, oh boy. What a slider for Dalen T. Cunningham. We'll take a look at that again as, I don't know if the slider cleared for sure. I just don't know if Copeland just flat out ran him over yet or not. We'll take a look here in a minute. I bet you it's going to cut out here. Cunningham hit the inside wall, which didn't help him any at all, and it just literally parked it right across the nose of Copeland. So pretty much an overshot bad slider on the 81, and we will keep that as it stands. Well, let's go ahead and give them 2 minutes of grid as we're going to get ready to go for our feature here this afternoon. Well, let's get ready to go for feature time. We'll see if anybody's going to want an EOL penalty. Offer an EOL. Does anybody want one? Yes, no, maybe so.
I'll take 1 seat.
Cool deal. Alrighty, we'll see what we got going on here this afternoon as, like I said, if you guys want to join the SLR Discord. Why do you want an EOL? Because our races are built off respect, and these cars are not stock. These cars are, like I said again, they're modified. They run 2,140 pounds, and they run 770 horsepower, so they're completely stock. And I always offer EOLs to the field because we are a community group, and people take EOLs because they might wreck the whole field. It's a courtesy deal. Anybody else like that EOL penalty for the feature?
Can I get an EOL, Pete?
Sure can. You got it, boss. Yeah. We also run random draw heat races and things like that, so there's a lot of what ifs, what nots, and type thing of these racetracks. Also, the racetracks are written in differently. They're not like your standard iRacing officials where everybody burns that one call said Q line, I like to call it. So we get like different racetracks sometimes every once in a while, and sometimes it doesn't work as well, and things like that. So we just do things a little bit differently than everybody else does. No mirrors. There's no mirrors in these race cars. There's no spectators in these cars. And I've been an announcer, and I worked the series in American All-Star Series all last year in 2025. So I know most of the ins and outs now of both real-life racing and iRacing. So, I mean, yeah, you know, that type of thing and stuff like that as well. So, I mean, it's a blast to do. A lot of time and a lot of effort gets put into this every single year and things like that. And we do our thing. Well, let's get ready to go here for the feature tonight here for the SLR. 3-4 things that get you automatically. Do not stop on the racetrack, please. If you're not broke, you're not destroyed, don't stop on the racetrack. Other than that, if you're going to get into the pit area, use the backstretch exit only, please. Other than that, don't straight line anybody, don't full send anybody, and let's go ahead and have some fun. Again, all starts going to be on the leader. No waves, no quick repairs. Leaders, you may fire anywhere in the middle of 3 or the end of 4. Guys in second, be ready. He can fire pretty early. Other than that, good luck, gentlemen. Well, let's get ready to rock and roll. Also, there's no quick repairs either. So that makes it even more fun because then basically it happens almost as real as I can get it. But Chase Copeland and Leighton Sanchez going to be the 1-2 going into this one. The number 42 a turn knuckle to the inside. You got the 69 of Jason Stevens. He'll be on the outside shelf. It'll be the number 13 of King and Sanders, Dane Norris, Kyler Hayes, Samuel Mount, Dylan T. Cunningham, Caleb Durgan got a little bit of work to do as well. As we are ready to go, as I got a flashy number 20 of Kyler Hayes as these late models are underway here at Port Royal Speedway. Oh, Dane Norris and company trying to cut down in turn 1 and 2. Everybody stacking them up down to the backstretch, and Noah Norris going to end up into the wall upside down. Yellow flag will wave. Yellow flag waves, and my goodness, as Corey Peterson looks like he's a little... We had Dane Norris try to cut down, and they all stack them up in 1 and 2. And Peterson's going to cut back down right into David Ellis. And then all of a sudden, Peterson, as Dane Norris disappears, and he gets pushed right up into the outside retaining wall for your first yellow flag. Shoo! Yeah, that's just completely unlucky right there, boss man. That really is. All right, that is pure unlucky for the 25 of Noah Norris. Peterson, I mean, just after the contact with Davis, went to the inside. He came up and just absolutely got into Noah Norris, and he even flashed on the possible sides. He flashed going into turn 2 at the same time, so that's just pure unlucky at the same time. So that's our first yellow flag here this afternoon, happening in the back of the field. Yep. I do have yellow green flag lights. I sure do, Hofer 44. You just now noticed that the thing is brighter than a dog biscuit. It looks like Noah Norris is going to be done here this afternoon. He's got no nose piece on that number 25. The crew is really, really showing Jack's ability to follow. That crew is literally working on that race car. I don't know, they're having a cup of coffee and drinking about tea. I don't know. Alrighty, we should be double file. Going to be on the green this time by Noah. You do not have a nose piece on that car. Yeah. That is just pure unlucky. And after Dane Norris tried to work to the middle, he had Samuel Mount to the inside. They're nice. They are bright. As far as like if you're racing and stuff like that, if you want to know like the yellow flag and all that jazz. But they're nice. They're not that expensive either. I think they're called the I flag. They're not bad. I mean, you could probably make one yourself. As we're back ready to go, we're back underway here for the Pro Late Models here at Port Royal Speedway after our first yellow, after Noah Norris went upside down and into the fence line. As we get through turn 1 and 2 this time, yes we do. Leighton Sanchez in the 58 going to be your race leader, as Noah Norris unfortunately does not make it back out in time, as his day is over with. Unfortunate there as well, as we got our races back underway as Leighton Sanchez working the bottom side of the speedway. 40 laps around this racetrack is going to be a long time, as Sanchez just slow rolling the bottom of that number 58 machine. You got the 42 of Turner Knuckles as him and Chase Copeland get together, as Knuckles going to try to work to the bottom side in turn 1 and 2. How about the 69 out of the Twisted Speed machine? That's going to be Jason Stevens, as Stevens going to roll into the 4th spot. Chase Copeland looking for the bottom here on the race lead. Late models on the bottom here at Port Royal Speedway. What is going on? Nick Miller's got to wait for a couple of cautions as we have one so far on the first lap. We're 5 out of 40. Field's getting a little spread out here as here comes the 110 of Chase Copeland. He's going to look to the inside. He's got him. Oh, he couldn't get the drive off of turn number 4 out. About to get excited for the race lead. As the 42 of Josh Dyer, he'll work to the bottom side in turn 3 and 4. You got the 69 machine. That's going to be Jason Stevens. He's going to get a good run on the top in turn 1 and 2, but that battle for the race lead. It's Sanchez on the top side. You got Chase Copeland on the 110 to the inside, maybe playing a little bit of cat and mouse game here at the Port Royal Speedway. Copeland able to run to the top side in turn 1 and 2. Does he get that run? He might. As the 110 of Chase Copeland, he'll work through them, in the middle of 3 and 4. And Husker Nation, you mean Hayden Tolson? As you got Sanchez up on the outside, so will Chase Copeland on the 110. Looks like it might have moved up there as Sanchez with a 17.808. Not sure, honestly, Husker Nation, not really sure. I don't know if he's got like summer camp or something like that, but you know, that's what you get here for the open hosted races. I mean, you come and go as you please, you know. It's kind of neat though because you're not limited to a set driver, so it's kind of neat, you know what I'm saying? As Leighton Sanchez in the 58's got this place dialed in. He is up in the middle of turn 1 and 2. Oh, yeah, I agree, you know. That's like going to your local racetrack, and I mean, you're not sure if your guy's going to show up or not, or maybe Kyle Larson will show up. You never know. I mean, you could follow him along on Facebook. You might have an idea. So far, not a whole lot of action as Leighton Sanchez driving away with this. Chase Copeland just ran a 17.581, so he's going to be on his back bumper here shortly. As speaking of the devil, Chase Copeland just took the lead away from Leighton Sanchez, and I was not a very good broadcaster at that point, about 12 out of 40, and I don't even know how that happened, as it looks like it's going to go to the top shelf, the big bump in turns 1 and 2, and Chase Copeland's going to be able to roll down to the backstretch. Hey, man, I hope someday, Hover 44, you got your trackside. I see you're part of Trackside Dynamics. I guess that new setup shop. As the 32 of Samuel Mount is here this afternoon, as it looks like the 99 of Cooper Gartrell is going to pull his race car in this afternoon. As you got Samuel Mount, who just finished third at the Lime Land Motorsports Park, part of the Track Dynamics crew. So I saw that in your stream as well. And you know, there is some of you guys that come out here and go racing. Just a reminder, it's a little tougher here for the SLR show, though, because you got to build setups. You got to battle for the race lead. As Leighton Sanchez in the 58 is going to throw the slide job here to Chase Copeland. Copeland battling back to the inside as we get about 56 more to go. I recommend if you're going to come in here, get your setup builders and start setup building for just these races alone. Again, they run about 770 horsepower. They got about 2,140 in weight. So just that alone can really make these cars, just like Cooper Gartrell was saying. 25 to go here for the Pro Late Models. And Chase Copeland's going to be up on the wall, and he will take the race lead down to the backstretch at the 58 of Leighton Sanchez. He'll roll to the top shelf as well as we continue on with that number 42 machine of Turner Knuckles. He's going to be running that third spot. Meanwhile, it's going to go to Jason Stevens in the 69, number 12 of Caleb Durgan. You will have the number 20 of Kyler Hayes with the number 13 of Keegan Sanders. He'll be running in the 7th spot. It'll be Dane Norris at the 115, currently running in 8th. You'll have the number 13 of David Ellis as Dalen T. Cunningham, who had that. Oh, we got one climbing the wall. It's going to be the 24 of Peterson. Peterson. Try to keep it going. Keep going, Peterson. Keep it on the inside wall. 24 is broke, ladies and gentlemen. 24 on the bottom. Keep it throttle, Peterson. Oh, you didn't listen to me. Corey Peterson's going to be our second yellow flag as he climbed the wall down to the back stretch. I was trying to get him to get it all the way around the track, and he tried to pull it in, and it drew the yellow flag as soon as he did it. He's broke, though, I believe. He climbed the wall down to the backstretch there, and he tried. I give him credit. He tried. He climbed the wall right here down to the backstretch here. And as soon as he climbed it, hey, Brad, think about the awesome gift to the channel. So he climbed the wall, probably broke the right front on that race car, and he tried to get it down, and he was going to stop, but I'm glad he didn't stop Because here comes the race leaders, and I was trying to tell everybody I got in the race control mode there a little bit, but he did the right thing. He did pull it in, but unfortunately the leaders came around to draw that yellow flag. I am mad about that. He tried to do the right thing and get it into the infield safely without wrecking the leaders. Cool deal. Other than that, that's our next yellow flag for Peterson for climbing the wall down to the back stretch. That's our first yellow flag here in this feature. No, second yellow in this feature. Anyway, double file gonna be 1 to green, gonna be this time by. Hey, you know what? There is nothing wrong with supporting your local racetracks. I mean, a lot of people should do so. You know, get those nice little, I mean, sometimes even the local boys get ready to go. All right, guys, let's get the swerving. Let's get these guys double filed up. We're going to go 1 to green this time by. Gentlemen, double file 1 to green. Alrighty. Well, cool. I'm getting the red side notifications now as well. So thank you guys for coming out and enjoying the stream of the channel. As we have our second event here tonight, as we will be heading to another PA track called Lincoln Speedway. Chase Copeland on the 110. What up, Andrew Basson? Good to see you. As Copeland's going to lead anywhere off of 3 and 4. Brad with the party. I think he has a party hat. Let's go, Brad. I got all your coins. Yay. As we got all the 42 with Dyer around, and we got another yellow flag with help of Caleb Durgan. Aye. Life is just a video game. Has anybody ever hear that song before while we're at it? Boy, oh boy. Hi. As Josh Dyer's going to be able to, I think he killed the inside wall here. Dyer gets in, hits the brake pedal really hard, and gets in. Caleb Durgan's going to get right there as well. Oh my, did he hit the wall? That's the question of the day. This is why I hate yellow flags. I know, what a show. This is why I hate yellow flags, and then sometimes why I wish people listen to race control a little bit. But let's take a look. Did he hit it? Did he hit it? Oh, he scraped it, and Caleb Durgan's going to come in hot and give him the old little dozy-do. As Durgan's going to get her to the tail once again. Yep, as we got a little bit of extracurricular activities, Durgan's going to get her to the tail. As we get about 21 more to go here this afternoon, and a whole pile up. By the way, I'm putting it, well, there ain't nobody to take the tail to. By the way, that junked half the whole field. I appreciate that. We literally junked the whole field in turns 1 and 2. So, again, yeah. So, hey, I was at the Winchester Speedway. You probably see me in real life when we're talking about the same one in Virginia. Oh, boy, that's what I hate about yellows, especially in iRacing, because when stuff like that happens, whoever's left and running, double file, going to be 1 to green this time around. You're going to need a guy to come out of the Boone Nationals this year and announce he's great at it? Nice. Yes, come on down. Come on down. I appreciate it. I really do. Hey, man, I'll take any opportunity I can possibly get, boss man. I think it went to Gunther's, but I don't work there anymore. I have back surgery coming up this year in July, so it's going to be a little bit before I can work again. As Dane Norris and company, as we are back underway. Dane Norris is not going to get out in the nick of time. His day is over with. As we're going to try this again here with the Port Royal Speedway. I think Gunther's Honey now owns it, Brad. As we continue on here this afternoon, as Chase Copeland in the 110 will be your leader, still running the bottom. 21 more laps to go. Yeah, oh, Caleb Durgan in the 81 of Dylan T. Cunningham makes some more contact, and what a save. If you see me at Super Nationals, I'll buy you a beer. Could it be a water with lemon, please? Bo Feathers does race around. I believe he was just there at the Winchester Speedway not too long ago. 19 to go as we continue on here for the super duper late, not super late models, the pro late models here this afternoon. Yeah, because I don't drink. Yeah, still the 00. As here comes Cunningham to the inside. Slide job in the middle of 3 and 4. I'm very cheap. As Cunningham's going to be able to get around the old number 7, number 12 of Mr. Caleb Durgan. He'll move into the 3rd spot. Remember, Cunningham had that good run in heat race action until he hit the inside wall, threw that slider, and Chase Copeland left with nowhere to go. 18 more to go, and now here comes Keegan Sanders at number 13. It's a shame, though, that last yellow flag came out as, you know, they dove it into turn 1 and 2. You talked to Ernie Davis family not too long ago. Oh, man. As we get a battle for the race lead, as you're going to have the 58 machine of Leighton Sanchez as Chase Copeland on the 110. Ernie Davis was a good dude. That family did a lot of things on the racing scene for a long time. I believe especially at the Hagerstown Speedway, most likely. As you got this battle for the race lead, it's a 3-car race here at the Port Royal Speedway. It's Chase Copeland on the 110, down to the backstretch of the 58 of Sanchez in the 2nd spot. Here comes the number 81 machine of Dalen T. Cunningham. You got a 3-car race for the lead here at the Port Royal Speedway. They also call the Speed Palace. As it's going to be Sanchez. He's going to get up in the wall. Oh, man, he buried that whole right side of the car into the wall. As to the 110 of Chase Copeland still there as well. As he's going to roll to the middle in turn 3 and 4. I'm not for sure, Brad. I'm going to be honest with you myself as this battle for this lead is going to be really good in turns 1 and 2, as it's going to be the 110 of Copeland. Meanwhile, Sanchez, here comes Cunningham, slide job in the middle of 3 and 4, gets up to the hill, clears it, and Sanchez will be forced on the inside down to the front stretch. He wanted to shut the door in 1 and 2, another slide job, as Cunningham got him exactly where he wants him, drive down to the back stretch. They'll go down to the back stretch, door to door in the middle of 3 and 4. Here comes a slide job in 3 and 4, and there's the dang restriction. Oh my, 12 more to go here for these pro liminals here at the Port Royal Speedway, and somebody tell TikTok, oh no, they wrecked down the backstretch. Caleb Durgan's involved as well, and caution flag waves. Not clear. Huh. Interesting. That's when I get my restriction, and I believe we have everybody down and out. Oh, man. Why does that happen when the race gets so good? And here is my restriction, and I don't even know why. 2nd race, got the restriction. Man, that's the 2nd time. Oh, my. Oh, my goodness. What a day. What a day here at the Port Royal Speedway. 3 yellows to date here at the SLR show. As we continue on here this afternoon, and I just got hit with the restriction and the hour and 16 mark. Oh, gotta love it, gotta love it, got to love it. Caleb Durgan manually disconnected as well, and here we go again. Aye. So I think pretty much half the field has gotten junked. Double file gonna be one to green this time by. Oh my goodness. We're gonna try to appeal it, ladies and gentlemen, and we'll see what happens. They're probably gonna say, oh, it's not original. I said, how the heck is that not original? Double file, one to green, but 4 cars. Oh my goodness. You guys have no idea. What, does it not like the word slider? Like, what is it? What makes this content not original? Can anybody else figure that out? Unbelievable. But anyway, we're ready to go with 4 cars here at the Port Royal Speedway. Let's kick the tires. We are back at her. I just posted it in the SLR Discord chat as we got about 10 more to go. As you got the 13 of Keegan Sanders, you got a bunch of junked race cars with the 32 of Samuel Mount, the 42 of Turner Knuckles here at the Port Royal Speedway. Chase Copeland is gone. Now Keegan Sanders is going to try to go after the number 110 of Chase Copeland as Delaware double file clear black flags. Oh my goodness, I just can't believe here why Port Royal, man. You get so much speed going here, and my goodness. 8 more to go here this afternoon, and we got some angry drivers in the SLR Discord chat right now. Good Lord. 8 more to go, and user 124. Here we go. I just don't get it. You know, 7 more to go, and Port Royal Speedway, man, it's like it's a good racetrack if you can get it to not do what it normally does, and we did so. And yeah, have a good night, Brad. I appreciate you. We'll probably lose most of our viewers anyway here tonight on that side of things because I keep getting hit with that dang restriction for no reason. I don't know what it is, but so far, Chase Coleman's going to probably drive away with this one. We have 5 cars left on the Speedway. Then we'll kick over to the shorter racetrack at Lincoln Speedway coming up next. Have a good night, Boss Man Brad. Good to see you again coming out on the channel. As you got Chase Copeland on the 110 once again, as he's going to probably drive away in this one. And while he's going to drive away, I don't see any other racing on the track. So... yep, gonna be turning knuckles as well, and we are gonna get the old TikTok-y on the horn because I already got a card. I already got a card on it already. And we are gonna go and let them know that they did not close that account again. Well, this is going to be Chase Copeland going to dominate this one on the 110 machine as he's going to get it done here this afternoon, the 13 of Keegan Sanders and company, and that'll do it. We'll go to Lincoln Speedway here tonight. Top 3, come on down if you want. I'll go ahead and get you guys rolling in. I'm loading Lincoln Speedway up as we speak. My, oh my, as we have a 3-color race and it's a little bit disastrous, but as we're going to move to Lincoln for a 50-lapper, that'll be coming up next. As Chase Copeland's going to pull in, you got Turner Knuckles and company, and that is your finishing order here this afternoon. What a run for Chase Copeland in the 110.
Heck yeah, the fans go wild.
Unfortunately, I just got hit with another restriction, so they're all going to go bye-byes here in about 10 seconds.
At least they got to see me win.
Nah, nope, they did not, actually.
Man, well, at least you got to see me win.
I got to see you win and the other guys out there as well, but not a bad race in return. Just those 3 yellows kind of junked the rest of the field, but what a good race by you.
Yeah, I knew there was some tomfoolery going on behind me. We were lucky to win that heat, barely win the heat, but we were lucky to stay up front, and Leighton was really fast, and he's definitely improving on the sim. That was cool to see. He was kind of dog walking me there at the beginning. I really think he had the perfect gear in the car, honestly. I think his air was just a little bit too high, and that's why he fell off at the end, or maybe he got some damage. But either way, he was really fast at the beginning and was kind of going away with it up top. And I kind of found that top in 3 and 4 kind of early and was just kind of rolling it. And the car was perfect. Once I found that line, we was just able to roll top the entire time. Port's really the only big track I like on the sim when it comes to, Williams Grove, USA, and places like that. Me and this place seem to get along really well. I don't know if it's the banking or what it is, but yeah, I like this place. And up front, it was a really good race with the top three.
Yeah, it was going to get a really good race there until Dalen T. Cunningham, who threw that big slider at you early in heat race action. Him and Lighton were going at it and came up a little too quick, and that pretty much chunked about half the field.
Yeah, you get the big one on these big tracks sometimes, but you know, all's fair in love and war. It was still a really good race, and shout out to Turner for a good finish too. He's always fast on the sim. It's always good to race with him and a lot of these guys.
Well,
these
we're
familiar
going
faces. Yeah.
Well, we're headed to the Lincoln Speedway, Chase, and who do you gotta thank?
Same as always, all the guys over at Majula C Speed Shop for just keeping us fast and giving us the knowledge to be able to do what we do. Really great group of guys over there. Highly recommend them before you go waste your money anywhere else. No shade on anybody, but just all the new pop-up shops that are coming around, I would just kind of watch and do some research before you buy, you know, no matter who it is. But all the homies over at Midwest Sim Sports, great group of guys over there. Really been fun racing with those guys for the past couple of years. Can't thank them for all they do. Aces and eights for the sick wraps, and you for putting on these races, man. For everybody coming out.
I don't count as a pop-up shop, do I? I've been here for a long time.
No, Turner, you've been around. I think everybody knows what I'm talking about. All right, guys. Pete, thanks for putting on the races, man.
Yeah, man, no problem. We got Lincoln next. Oh my. Turner.
What's up, Pete?
Man, I don't know.
God. Got wrecked early.
I just barely. I think you got scared and hit the brake pedal, and there's Caleb.
It was either me drive through the guardrail and hit a house in turn 1 and 2, or I hit the brakes. So I just grabbed a little bit of brake pedal, and Caleb didn't plan on lifting, and he just a racing deal. I don't think he was just being an idiot. As just racing deal.
Yeah.
But struggle with heat, like even Caleb said, like he said in warm up or practice, he said, "I'll run that line if I can turn," and I was kind of the same way. I was really tight all night, even though I had this thing loose as I can get it.
Mm-hmm.
But I figured. I mean, I saw there's only like 5 cars left, and I'm not. You don't have that many cars left. I'm not gonna not give you a field for a show if I can make it back out. So. Came back out, rode around, ended up getting a third. Thought I was going to be dead last, but...
Yeah, unfortunately, that Caleb Durkin you thing decided to collect everybody else involved, but I mean, it's part of racing, I guess. And we got Sting and Lincoln coming up next, and what do you guys think?
Free Race Cars, Dyer Trucking, Elite Professional Solutions, East Tennessee Pavement Services, Cameron Gardner Racing, Colin Kneecase, Kenny Motorsports, American Man Designs, and get you set up. I didn't show it that they're any good that go around or Lima Land, but I mean they're not half bad. Give me a shout. Get you set up.
Well, thanks for coming out. Oh, I'm sorry, you're going in and out. I didn't know if you were done or not.
I have bad internet, Peter. It's okay.
Okay, we'll see you at Lincoln Speedway. That's loading up next. Peter. Hi. So just like that, guys, I'm sorry on the black side of things. I once again got hit with this whole unoriginal content thing or whatever that I'm still fighting and battling. And no, K-Swaggle, it's not a copyright hit by any means. It's not saying anything about copyright. It just keeps continuing to say that my product is unoriginal or something like that. And I know they just went to AI moderation system, so I know not for sure exactly what's going on in that thing. So those y'all that are on that black side of things, I'm on the red, purple, and blue. And if you guys can still watch it, that's cool. But here in probably about 10 minutes or so, it's gonna boot everybody out of here. But I got hit with it at the 1 hour and 19-minute mark. I don't know. I'm adult only. Things like that and everything else, I just have no idea why. And TikTok has not even helped me out. Like I said, I even got a whole ticket going on. It's my 7th ticket with them as well. It's unreal. But either way, we will not let that our day go down. We still have other viewers on the other side of things, quite a few of them actually. So let's roll on. We're gonna head to Lincoln Speedway here this afternoon. Alrighty, Lincoln Speedway, everybody's favorite racetrack on the iRacing simulator, and shebang, as we will roll with our day here this afternoon. Got a few cars actually, so far about 11 of them. Getting my servers are only 20 cars big, and we try to get everything in. We're all about efficiency and just keep on rolling. I believe coming up next we will have, how do you want to say it? We'll be going to the Cedar Lake Speedway. Yeah, it's because these races are all AI. Absolutely. 100%. Nick Miller, who lives right down the road from me, is going to be joining us here this afternoon at number 21 machine as warm-ups has begun here at the Lincoln Speedway. You know, that wouldn't probably cross it, by the way, Chronic. You know, that would probably be correct if you think about it, because... yeah, that could be correct. Oh my. And like I said, I sent that screenshot to them once again, and I told them what I got going on here. If I got to make my profile into something else, it's unreal that they think it's not original. I mean, I'm doing everything they said. My face is visible. Everything is visible. I'm commenting on, I'm commentating on it, I'm interactive. I have no other idea besides that AI is just kicking my butt. Oh boy, about 5 minutes into the warm-ups here for the SLR show, and we are going to get this thing ready to go. Not tonight, that Smith dude, I appreciate it, but not tonight. I'm dealing with a little more issues right now, but I appreciate it. That Smith dude, not tonight. It's been an okay day. Telling you, get a bikini and you won't have these problems. I mean, my milkshake brings all the boys to the yard. I mean, you're right. As soon as you said that, I went instantly there. That the whole dodgeball movie, and at the end of it, the fat dude's eating the chicken, and the whole 9 yards. As soon as you said that, I went there. Alright guys, can I get slide jobs in both corners, please and thank you? Slide jobs in both corners, please and thank you. Big old sliders in both corners, please. Thank you.
Can you look at me and tell me if I'm doing it right, Peter?
Well, yeah, all the way in the fence, perfect. And then wreck other cars included, perfect. Aye. Well, that does the end of that, I suppose. And oh boy, as we continue on here this afternoon.
I was just making sure I was doing the slider right. I learned. I'm sorry.
As we get about 12 cars here for the Lincoln Speedway. Aye. Appreciate you guys once again. We're gonna have a little bit of fun here this afternoon. Alrighty, shall we say, as we're going to get ready to rock and roll here as Nick Miller and company. Grayson Coley had decided to leave. He probably did not have a setup, but so far we got 11 cars. Once again, big sliders in both corners, please and thank you. Big sliders in both corners, please and thank you. Alrighty, so we're here for the Lincoln Speedway as the 11 of Jared Wharton and a few other guys of that number 42 of Turner Knuckles and company, as Knuckles in the 42. After that's with that number 21 machine of Nick Miller, he'll roll through the middle in turn 3 and 4. Meanwhile, it's going to be the 69 of Jason Stevens with the number 42 of Turner Knuckles of the 11 ride. That's going to be Jared Wharton as we continue to run that big slider line in turn 3 and 4 and turns 1 and 2. We're going to change these lines up and things like that as Nick Miller in that number 21 still going to be the leader as the 69 of Jason Stevens. Meanwhile, the number 42, that'll be Turner Knuckles. You've got the 11 of Jared Wharton as we keep on rolling here this afternoon. Nick Miller in the 21. Got another driver going to be joining in that number 44 machine. So, as Jason Stevens in the 69, as the 42 of Turner Knuckles in the field, you got the number 11 of Jared Wharton. We got about 50 more seconds yet to go here at the Lincoln Speedway. We'll go ahead and move on to our next event here tonight as well after Lincoln Speedway. That will be, how do you want to say it? We'll go to Cedar Lake Speedway. That'll be our next event as we continue to run these big old slider lines in turn 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. I want to see if we can make something happen here tonight. We're going to try to see what that outside lane in 1 and 2 is doing. It's looking pretty good as we continue on with Nick Miller throwing some big bombs and sliders. He's been pretty dominant here at the Lincoln Speedway. Meanwhile, it's going to be the number 25 of Noah Norris. Got his first ever win at the Lima Land Motorsports Park. David Ellis at number 13 will be here as well. The 69 to Jason Stevens, with the 11 to Jared Ward. We've got a few late comers. I don't think they're going to get in here just in the nick of time. We're going to find out. The 44 and the 91 machine, as we'll see what happens here at the Lincoln Speedway for these pro late models here this afternoon. All right, Patrick Harris did get in the nick of time. That'll give me 12 of our pro late models here tonight. Alrighty, gentlemen, anybody want that EOL penalty? Yes, no, maybe so. Everybody does make the race. Everybody makes the show for heat race number 1.
I want an EOL.
David Ellis, you want it. You got it.
Yay!
Noah Norris, hope I got an EOL penalty.
No. No.
I'd ask, but you already gave me one.
Has a trigger finger.
Yeah. Like when your names pop up here, it's like where I keep my mouse right there, and as soon as you mic up, it's like, you got it.
Hey.
Pete, I want to protest your random draw.
Peter. Peter.
See how quick my finger is now?
I'm sorry.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sorry.
Alrighty, guys. Double file going to be 1 to green. Going to be this next time by, gentlemen. All starts on the leader. Inside and outside lanes. Go ahead and move on up. Go out here and have a little bit of fun here at Lincoln. Oh my! As we're going to get ready to go here this afternoon, Noah Norris and number 25 will start on the pole in this one. And to the outside to be that number 20 machine, that's going to be old Mr. Kyler Hayes. Meanwhile, it's going to be the 11 of Jared Wharton. And let's see, is that Kiki Trucking TriStar Rocket? That's going to be Jared Wharton. You got the old Chris Wharton, number 5 from Rabbit Racing. He'll be on the inside. To the outside to be the number 10. And a dude wife, that'll be Caleb Durgan with the number 13 of David Ellis. That's going to be our field. As we're going to get ready to go for heat race number 1 here at the Lincoln Speedway. As we get lap number 1, Caleb Durgan's going to make the big move in turn 1 and 2. He's going to drive to the inside. He'll try to get the bottom in turn 3 and 4. Kyler Hayes going to be up at the wall. Chris Wharton to the 5 going to be able to avoid as we get about 2 out of 10 here for the Pro Late Models at Lincoln Speedway. Kyler Hayes with a good run down to the backstretch here once again as the number 25 of Patrick Harris. He'll roll to the top shelf. Caleb Durgan at number 10 right there to the inside. Great battle as Durgan's going to try to work to the bottom side in turn 1 and 2. Noah Norris to the top shelf, going to try to get a run down to the backstretch. He'll go door to door in the middle of turn 3 and 4. As Durgan on the inside, Noah Norris through the middle of turn number 4. You've got Caleb Durgan, might be your race leader as they continue to battle in turn 1 and 2. Durgan with a good run down to the backstretch. That number 25 machine, that's going to be Noah Norris. As Norris going to be able to roll to the bottom side of the speedway, tries to get to the inside, but not good enough. As Caleb Durgan will be your new leader. Mm-hmm. So as Caleb Durkin took the race lead, that is number 25 and Noah Norris will go to the top shelf. Second chase, it'll be the old 11 of Jared Wharton. You've got the number 20 machine of Kyler Hayes. Meanwhile, the number 5, that'll be Chris Wharton, going to be your field with David Ellis. Into number 13, into the back of the field. After that's going to be 91 of Patrick Harris. As we get about 2 more to go this time by. Get the 25 and Noah Norris catch up to Caleb Durkin, who is your current race leader at number 10 machine. 2 to go. So as we continue on here this afternoon, as Caleb Durkin at number 10 machine will be your leader, and white flag will be in the air, going to be this time by. As the number 25 and Noah Norris, he'll be up there on the outside of this one. As he's going to go down to the front stretch, going to be trying to do anything he can, but he will not be able to. As it's going to be old Caleb Durkin, he's going to get it done here for heat race number 1. It'll be Noah Norris, Jared Wharton. They'll be the top 3, and that number 11, the number 20 of Kyler Hayes, the number 5 of Mr. Chris Wharton. You've got the number 13 of David Ellis and the number 91 of Patrick Harris will be your field. I wonder if it's me covering my face or something that's making that happen. That is just so weird. But anyways, heat race number 2 is going to get ready to line up, and let's get ready to go. Anybody want an EOL penalty for heat race number 2? Everybody does make it to the show.
Well, I would take one, but you know.
It's all good. You're good to go. Cool deal, Nick. Anywhere in the middle 3 or the end of 4, you may fire. Well, let's get ready to rumble, shall we? As our pro late medals are here at the quote-unquote Lincoln Speedway. Nick Miller, that number 21 machine, will start on the pole in this one. To the outside to be that number 69. That's going to be Jason Stevens. You've got the 115 of Dane Norris. After that's going to be that number 42 of Turner Knuckles. He's going to be on the outside. As we're going to get ready to go for heat race number 2 once again. As Nick Miller, the number 21, with Stevens on the outside here for the Lincoln Speedway. We'll be headed to the Cedar Lake Speedway. That's going to be coming up next as our late models are underway at Lincoln. So far as we continue on here this afternoon, as it's going to be Nick Miller, and at number 21 going to be your race leader. Guys, is the microphones anywhere different or changed? Please let me know. I've kind of moved some things around and see if it's going to be because I'm covering my face. As the number 21 of Nick Miller still going to be your race leader. Meanwhile, the number 69 machine, that's going to be Jason Stevens, as he's going to be able to roll through the middle of turn 3 and 4. You got the 115 of Dane Norris. It'll go to the number 42 of Turner Knuckles, going to be your field. As heat race number 2 for 10 laps of distance here at the Lincoln Speedway. As Nick Miller at number 21 still going to be that leader. Meanwhile, it's going to be the number 69 of Jason Stevens. And that's so far what we got here, about halfway to go here at Lincoln for heat race number 2. Dane Norris in the 115 as you get the 42 machine. That's going to be Turner Knuckles, as Knuckles going to try to take another lane to the top shelf. As 115 and Norris on the inside. It'll be a battle for the 3rd spot, as it's going to be Norris going to try to do something. Throws a whole car at it in turn 1 and 2. As the 42 of Turner Knuckles going to have to try again. I think the best place for him is going to be able to pass will be on the top shelf in turn 3 and 4. As we get about 6 out of 10 so far. As the number 21 of Nick Miller still going to be that race leader. He's continuing to drive away in this one as he's going to go up to the top shelf in 3 and 4, as that's going to be the 21 Nick Miller, still going to be that race leader. He's got a couple podiums here at the Lincoln Speedway, and I think he might have a win in that number 21. As the 69 of Jason Stevens, he's going to be in that second spot. After that's going to be that number 115 of Dane Norris. You got the 42. That's going to be old Turner Knuckles, going to try his luck as well. Again, we did run a little bit of an interesting line as the racetrack continues to slick off here this afternoon, as we get about 2 more to go for Nick Miller. 2 sticks in the air, going to be this time by. So, as the number 21 on Nick Miller will continue to go down to the backstretch once again. He will make his way through the middle of 3 and 4 for the final time, as it's going to be Nick Miller at number 21. It'll be the 69 of Jason Stevens, the 115 of Dane Norris, and the 42 of Turner Knuckles. That's going to be your top 3 here this afternoon. One more time around as Nick Miller will see the checkered flag. It's going to go to the Mr. Jason Stevens. How about the 115 of Dane Norris and the number 42? That'll be Turner Knuckles. We're going to go ahead and give them 2 minutes of grid, and then we are going to get ready to roll here this afternoon. What up, Ghost Friend? What up, Ghost? Good to see as we have our pro late models here at the Lincoln Speedway. I think we're only going to start 10 of them, and then we're going to move to the Cedar Lake Speedway here this afternoon. Offering EOLs of the field.
I'll take one.
We have 2 left here tonight, Ghost, and then I will be watching the U.S. soccer game later this afternoon. If you guys don't know, the FIFA World Cup is rolling. Mexico has punched their ticket last night after their win 3-0, and then see, you can hear already. So how Mexico punched their ticket last night with their. You want an EOL too, Patrick?
Negative. I was just saying thank you for those.
Oh, you're welcome, boss. We got Cedar Lake coming up next, everybody. That'll Cedar Lake, and then I think we got one more.
Besides Peter, I don't think you can get much further back than me. I appreciate it though.
I mean, you could be in the pit area.
I tried that heat race. It didn't go too well.
We got Cedar Lake and I-55 going to be coming up, everybody. So, again, go out here and go racing. And then Cedar Lake, I got a nice little track combo for that to keep it off the top. And then we'll go to I-55 for our final event tonight.
You say that, but I'll still find a way to run the top.
Okay, bet.
Oh no. Anyways, I suck there.
Alrighty, Derek Durgan, you may fire a little early as well. Anywhere off of 3 to 4. Please don't wait for that green flag, please. Good luck. Well, let's get this party started here at Lincoln Speedway. Since this is AI, this is not real. Alrighty, so Caleb Durgan's going to start on the pole in this one. To the outside to be that number 21 ride is going to be Nick Miller. You've got the number 25. That's going to be Noah Norris. To the outside to be that old 69. That's going to be Jason Stevens. You got the old Jimmy Owens. Number 20. That's going to be Kyler Hayes. You got Dean Norris on the 115. He'll be in the GFY machine and ZSR Racing Hound 115. You got Chris Ward to that Longhorn number 5. The 42 of Joshua Dyer. The number 13 from APA Snap-on David Ellis. You will have the number 91 of Patrick Harris and the 11 of Jared Wharton. That's going to be your field here this afternoon as Caleb Durgan is going to fire up anywhere in the middle 3 and 4. We got 50 laps here with the Lincoln Speedway. Oh my goodness, Noah Norris in the field, and we junk him in turns 1 and 2. Incredible. Aye, Noah Norris and company, and we junk them in turns 1 and 2. Noah Norris just, I believe, overdrives it, slams on the brakes, gets into Caleb Durgan, and literally all but wrecked the field. Oh boy. Noah Norris starts it off strong here at the Lincoln Speedway in turns 1 and 2. Anybody else involved in that wreck, you might want to pull it into the infield. You probably got a ton of damage on them race cars. Noah Norris just drove it in like a bat out of heck, and yeah. Yeah, that is pretty crazy, I thought. Alrighty. Gentlemen, here at the Lincoln Speedway, I got to at least delay about a half a lap because when cars are coming out of the pit area, we draw a crazy drunk driver. Pace truck. Anyway, we'll go double file. Going to be 1 to green this time around field. Double file going to be 1 to green this time around field. If you can make it back out, that'll be great. If not, here you go. Noah's going to... Noah, that is for you. Go all the way to the back, please. So, let's get ready to rumble as Noah Norris going to get into the tail of the field. I swear I hit that 1 to green. Okay, I guess that's broken too. No, we do B-Class 1800. We do B-Class 1800. Alrighty, let's get ready to go. Pace truck lights are out this time around, boys. Well, Caleb Durgan in the 10 is still your race leader at the Noah Norris, just absolutely fully throttled engaged. Let's get ready to rumble now! Coming out of 3 and 4, it's going to be Caleb Durgan, your race leader. Rate that one, boss. Here we go. We're underway. As we go into turn 1 and 2 here for the Pro Late Models here at the Lincoln Speedway. Oh boy, Jason Stevens and company, 11 out of 10. Love it. As we are ready to rock here this afternoon, as we got a lot of pushing and shoving going underway already. Dane Norris in the 115 and company got the 11 ride. That's going to be old Mr. Jared Wharton. As Wharton can be able to get out into the back stretch. Current username, how did I do good on that or what? You ain't going to comment back? Come on, man. 3 out of 50 here this afternoon for the Pro Late Models. Here at Lincoln Speedway, everybody's Speedway. Everybody's trying to do what they can, and oh my goodness, David Ellis's fun meter has been pegged. That would be 2. David Ellis's fun meter has been pegged here with the Lincoln Speedway. As you got Jason Stevens in the 69 ride, he's got a little bit of damage as well, and David Ellis said, yeah. I missed it, but I heard the Bruce Buffers. Yeah, that was me. That was me. I was hoping you were going to rate it. Yeah. Your fun meter has definitely got pegged out of that one. As we get about 6 out of 50 as the Caleb Durgan number 10 still leads this one. Nick Miller going to be in the second spot. He got him 3 wide, 4 wide, all over in the mid-pack of the field. As it's going to be, oh, yeah. Yeah. I think I hit that pretty hard on the head. I thought maybe Dana White should call me. I don't know. But, got about Caleb Durgan, Nick Miller. You got Dean Norris in the 115. After that, you got a good battle here with Kyler Hayes in the 4th spot. The 42, Turner Knuckles hit the brake pedals. You got the old 11 machine of Jared Wharton. As Jared Wharton, there's the 91 machine. That's going to be Patrick Harris as you got him 3 wide in the middle of 3 and 4. Guys, come off that corner there a little bit. It was a good hold at the end. I'll tell you, that's the whole point. As we continue on here this afternoon, as Caleb Durgan still the race leader, 10 out of 50 here at the Lincoln Speedway. I tell you, you definitely did catch a brake pedal, but my goodness, everybody else is collapsing behind you as well. As it's still Durgan, the leader, the 21 of Nick Miller, the 115 of Dane Norris, the number 42 of Turner Knuckles, the number 20 of Kyler Hayes. That's going to be your field. After that, the 91 of Patrick Harris. How about the 11 of Jared Wharton, the 69 of Stevens, and Chris Wharton in the 5, and Noah Norris, who started the big crash in turn 1 and 2 here at Lincoln, has been gone to the back of the field, and apparently he's a lap down. I don't know why. That might be a me thing. Let's find out. Yeah, no, he's not a lap down. Cool. 13 out of 50, and Nick Miller in his number 21 machine has found something for the number 10 of Caleb Durgan. Durgan might be trying to surge here a little bit because here comes Nick Miller in that number 21. As the 10 of Durgan to the bottom side of the speedway, Nick Miller might have found another way on the racetrack. We'll see what's going to happen here. As Durgan's going to run the middle side of the speedway in 3 and 4. We get about 14 out of 50 here tonight. Oh, Nick is really trying to get around the former Pro Series driver of Caleb Durgan, who's now a B-Class 6000. Hey, David, did you notice what happens when TikTok puts that restriction on me? 16 out of 50 here for these pro late models here this afternoon as we continue on here tonight. As it's still the battle. Yeah, as soon as that comes up, David, I'm dead. Like, I'm dead in the water. Oh. As Caleb Durgan's going to come up there and just give old Nick Miller in that number 21 machine a little bit of a, I'm going to come up there off down to the back stretch as Miller's going to get the good run to the outside once again. Durgan's going to come up and shut the door once again at that number 21. I know that's where I'm at with it. I didn't say anything wrong either, Dave, and I don't know if it's me and like this time. Oh man, what a run here. Hold on. As Nick Miller's going to get a good run to the outside, Caleb Durgan's going to get to the inside as well. As the 10 of Durgan to the bottom side, Nick Miller to the top shelf of the number 21. He will take the race lead away from Caleb Durgan at number 10. 30 out of 50. I don't know. Nick Miller's got this place dialed in. I mean, I don't see anybody just smoke Caleb Durgan on the bottom racetrack here like that. You know what I mean? Turner Knuckles in the 42 for the third spot. The 91 of Patrick Harris. Meanwhile, the number 20 of Kyler Hayes. Dane Norris in the 115. After that's going to be the 11 of Jared Wharton. You've got the number 69 of Jason Stevens. It'll go to the number 5 of Chris Wharton. You got the number 25 of Noah Norris going to be the field. And I'll tell you what, man, Nick Miller did this the last time we went here at the Lincoln Speedway. He went to that top shelf and never looked back, because we're going to get close to about halfway to go, going to be this time by. 23 out of 50, and Nick Miller's just kind of driving away with this one, running 15:09s as we got the number 25 of Noah Norris getting into the number 5 machine. That's going to be old Chris Wharton as they continue to battle down to the backstretch. Maybe, who knows? There's a possibility in that as the 25 of Noah Norris continues to roll. After that, you've got the number 5 machine of Chris Wharton. That's going to be there. We got some lap down traffic ahead of that number 21 machine. I don't know, David. I've seen Nick do this before as Jason Stevens in the 69 is going to finally park his race car. His fun meter has been pegged, and he's going to call today here as well. So Miller's got some lap down traffic ahead of him here with Noah Norris in the 25 and number 5 of Chris Wharton. As we get about 25 to go, as Caleb Durgan continues to try to work that bottom middle in turns 3 and 4 there. And I just don't know if it's there. The same thing in 1 and 2 is going to start to happen as the number 21 machine of Nick Miller still the leader. And Caleb Durgan's found some speed here. He's about in front 15:198 as we got lap down traffic of the number 5 of Chris Wharton. And Miller's going to be able to clear him through turns 1 and 2. You've got the number 10 of Caleb Durgan in that second spot as he's running about identical lap times to Nick Miller in that number 21, ripping that outside shelf, and Durgan's going to get in the back of lap down traffic, and that's going to cause some left side damage on that race car. Caleb Durgan ran right into the back of lap down traffic of the number 5 of Chris Wharton, and now Durgan's got some left front damage, and that's going to allow Nick Miller able to pull away with 21 yet to go. Durgan's going to try to go up top and see what Nick Miller's got, and I'll tell you, Durgan's running 15:434s, but he's got that little bit of left side nose damage. Turner Knuckles in the 42 has now started to close in as well. I never really seen Lincoln Speedway go to the top like this. As Durgan's going to bounce off the wall now, and he's going to lose a couple more precious tenths as it's down to 20 laps yet to go. The number 42 of Turner Knuckles going to be in that third spot. You got the number 91 of Patrick Harris. It'll be the number 20 of Kyler Hayes. And like I said, you never really see it, but look, you got a good battle here for the 4th and 5th spot. Patrick Harris in the 91 with the number 20 of Kyler Hayes, as Hayes going to try to work to the middle side of the speedway. Harris in the 91 to the top shelf, as we got about 18 more to go here this afternoon. Big slider there for Kyler Hayes, puts it up in the guardrail. He's going to go upside down and not out of the ballpark. Caution flag. Ah! Yeah, I have no idea, but I'll tell you what, Kyler Hayes and Patrick Harris went to war. I thought he was going to go to the ballpark. As you can see, Kyler Hayes went for that slider. He cleared the slider. Just got up into the wall, and the 91 of Harris left with nowhere to go. Patrick Harris leaves as well, as our next yellow flag waves. Typical pro late model lobbies. As we're under yellow flag conditions for the second time here this afternoon. Kyler Hayes got into the wall after throwing the slider for the Patrick Harris guy, and I thought he was going to go out of the ballpark, but that didn't happen. Alrighty, boys, double file, one to green this time. Bye. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know, David. I really don't know. But it is going to be Nick Miller, Dale Durgan going to be the 1-2. Turner Knuckles, Dane Norris, Jared Ward, 10. And after that, it's going to be the number 25. That's going to be Mr. Noah Norris, who started all the carnage. As we are ready to go, we are underway here at Lincoln. Oh, Turner Knuckles lucky that the 115 of Dane Norris has a brake pedal, and Durgan's going to get the good cut down in turn 1 and 2, and he will take the lead. It's Nick Miller in the number 21 to the top shelf, about 17 more to go. The 42 of Turner Knuckles and company. Durgan's going to run all that line he can. We'll see if Nick Miller can get a run off of turn number 2, as Durgan will be your new leader as we get about 15 more to go here for the Pro Late Medals of the Lincoln Speedway. 15 to go, and Nick Miller is all over that back bumper of Caleb Durgan, running identical lap times over the 15.331. So Miller's going to have to do some work here as he's going to try to work to the top shelf in turn 3 and 4. Miller's got to be a little patient here. We'll see if he's going to see if Durgan's going to make a mistake or not. And Nick Miller's going to make a mistake in turn 1 and 2, and Caleb Durgan's in the wall in turn 2. We'll see what's going to happen. It's going to be a pretty good race, I think, here just momentarily. About 13 more to go. It's going to be who can run that top the best, as Miller's going to go to the top shelf. Durgan with a cut down line off of turn number 2, and he'll pull away a little bit from Nick Miller. 13 more to go here this afternoon at the Lincoln Speedway, as it's still Durgan, your leader. Nick Miller to that outside shelf once again. We'll see if he's going to be able to do it, running 15.307s, as that was Durgan with a Nick Miller 15.3 as well. So we'll see how this all turns out. About 11 more to go. Durgan's going to go up there and just bang that right quarter panel off the wall. It's going to make a mistake. It's got to be a mistake type race. Who can run that line the best at this point? And Durgan's still the leader with 10 to go. Durgan's going to bury that right rear quarter panel, and there you go. Nick Miller with a 15.360, as Durgan ran a 15.408, but big mistake by the 15. He's going to get all the way in the wall in 3 and 4, but he's going to reclose in once again. Durgan's going to go down to the bottom side of the speedway in turns 1 and 2 to see if he can find anything there once again, and he's going to go right back to the middle in 3 and 4. Miller's got one line, and he knows where he can do it as we get about, let's say, as Durgan's going to go back to the bottom in turn 1 and 2. As Durgan's searching for any extra speed anywhere on the speedway, as Nick Miller is still right there behind, about 7 more to go. As Durgan's going to go right back to the top shelf. Here comes Nick Miller. He's going to do something and do it here soon, as he's running out of laps, as he's going to get all over the back bumper, gets the air off the nose, and he's going to be in the fence once again. 6 to go. Aerodynamics is kind of a thing. It almost looked like all the air fell off his nose. You got Turner Knuckles in the 42 for the third spot, and he's got nothing as Durgan's going to get up into the right rear quarter panel of a 4. You got 5 to go. Miller's got the car to do it. He's just got to be smart and steady about it. As he's got Durgan right there in front of him once again. You got 4 to go. Durgan's going to go low in turn 1 and 2. Here comes Miller. Going to try to get a run maybe off of turn number 2. Oh, man, this is going to get a little sketchy here. 3 to go, and Nick Miller's on the charge once again. Durgan's going to go up top with Nick Miller as now Durgan's going to come off of turn number 2 down to the backstretch. Miller's got to do something as he's going to go to the top in 3 and 4. He's got the car to do it. You got 2 to go. Going to be this time by. Can Miller figure it out as you got the white flag going to be in the air this time around? Miller's going to have to do it, and he's going to have to do it in this next set of corners. As Miller to the top shelf, Durgan still right there in front of him, a white flag in the air. Can Miller do something? I don't think so in turn 1 and 2. He's got a little bit of a distance again as Durgan's going to go to the outside. Miller to the inside. It's going to be all Caleb Durgan here at Lincoln Speedway. Nick Miller going to be for second. Turner Knuckles in the 42. It'll go to Dane Norris in the 115, and the 11 of Jared Wharton will be your finishing order. What a race. Nice job, gentlemen. Well, while they're getting ready to load up and ready to go, I'm going to get Cedar Lake. You can park anywhere you guys want. As long as it's a straight line. They're going to need you in a straight line. Not like that. Yeah, like that. Where's the scale at, he says. Hold on, Turner's coming around. Where's the scale at? I have no idea. Oh my, that was actually a pretty decent race, to be honest with you. As we're gonna go get Cedar Lake loaded up and ready to go. Got it, boys. Thank you. So Cedar Lake Speedway is gonna be here coming up next here at the SLR show. As we're gonna get ready to go here this afternoon. So Cedar Lake is next, and then we'll go to I-55 for our final event here this afternoon. And the new track and tire updates make the damage to the nose not so bad. I believe so, P. Moore. I'm not exactly sure to be exactly with you, but other than that, it wasn't a bad show. At least I didn't think it was a bad show. Alrighty, well, Cedar Lake is going to be coming up next here with the SLR show. That race is coming up. We got our top 3 already here. As a 10 of Caleb Durgan going to be your winner here this afternoon.
Hey.
Boy, I tell you, I didn't think you expect Nick Miller to blow your doors off on the outside there early. That last yellow didn't come out. I think that might have been it.
Yeah, the one, well, the lap before he passed me, I think I got into, or it was 2 laps before. I don't know. I didn't mean to get into him though. I hit the inside wall and got tight. I just stayed in the throttle. I didn't know he was there until he was there, and it was just kind of bad. You know, the tire build for these cars are only made for 30 laps, so I wasn't really surprised when I seen him driving around the top. I was just saving my stuff around the bottom, and about 20 to go, I started to let it go, and I was catching him like 2/10 a lap, and then I stuffed it into the back of the lap car and got pretty serious nose damage, and was about equal. After that, I got way too loose on entry. But then, yeah, the yellow came out, and I was just able to cook them up a little bit and hang on.
Well, I'll tell you, hung out indeed. And I mean, you know, that was a good race. So to watch you guys, I seen you pop to the bottom a couple times, see if anything was down there, and then back to the top there a little bit. Were you searching for any extra speed?
Yeah, I didn't really know if I had nose damage or if, like, I was just not running the right line or what was going on. So I was going around and I don't know. I didn't really feel good anywhere, and then after the race, I looked, and I mean, I could my little small, I can't say that word on stream, could stand under the left front of that thing. It was pretty jacked up, but you know, it was my fault. I ran into the back of the lap cart like an idiot. So,
Well,
oh well.
thank you for keeping as PG as possible. I appreciate it, but
I tried.
they already hit me with the viewer ban, so
Did they really?
Yeah. Anyway, who do you got thinking the number 10?
Dude Wipes for sponsoring this rig, and you for putting on the shows, and that's it. I'm ready to go take me some more amoxicillin and get back in bed.
Well, go ahead and go to bed. I got U.S. Cup match coming up at 10 o'clock too, but hope we get better soon.
I love
boss.
that, Pete. Thanks, Pete. Later,
Yep.
Pete.
Nick Miller, I don't think you could have done anything else different in this race.
No, I definitely think I could have backed it off, run it a little bit easier there in the beginning, but wasn't expecting that caution either.
I wasn't expecting that caution either. I thought once you passed Durgan, it was that about it. And that last caution, it was Kyler Hayes throwing a slider, and I mean, it just sailed off in the turn too. But it almost looked like you tried the same thing you did here the last time at Lincoln.
Yep, I'm running the same exact setup, I believe, and it seemed like it stuck pretty well.
Oh, it stuck pretty well. I never seen anybody drive past Caleb Durgan like that before. It was kind of cool to see.
Yeah, I knew he was definitely quick, but I knew I had to run on the outside there on him. And I got up beside him there the one lap, and like he said, he got into me, but I'm sure he didn't know I was there. I was right on his quarter panel. So I knew the next lap, if he ran the same line, I'd have him.
Well, I'll tell you what, man, I was a heck of a driver going to Cedar Lake. That race is loading up as we speak. And who do you got to thank?
Got to thank Trent over at Reaper Graphics for the wrap, and thank you for putting these on.
Hey, man, hopefully I'll see you at the Cedar Lake Speedway show. Thank you for coming out.
Yes, sir. I'll be there. Thank you.
Turner Knuckles into 42. I didn't really get to catch much of what happened for you, sir, for third.
Well, I think the only thing I could have done different was not stuff myself in the wreck. But I mean, that's what happens at Lincoln when guys don't know how to use their left foot. But I mean, this racetrack's been on here for about I don't know how long, and you got to brake and turn one on starts. It's not that hard.
Yeah. Noah Norris definitely slung her in there, and yeah, that didn't help out the whole ordeal.
Yeah, so I didn't know how good I was going to be because I started in the back. I didn't know how good I was going to be, but I mean, like I said, the only thing I could have done different was not get stuck in that wreck. But that wreck gave me left front nose damage, flopper and filler panel was tore up, left front suspension was tore up. But I mean, turns out car wasn't too bad because I was able to drive around really anybody I wanted to. But,
well, I'll tell you what, we got Cedar Lake getting ready to load up next here with the SLR show, man.
Just tell me to hurry up. How about that? Just tell me to hurry up.
But who do you got to thank?
Warrior
I'm not
Race
going to tell
Cars.
you to hurry up. We got 7 minutes yet.
Okay. Warrior Race Cars, Dire Trucking, Elite Professional Solutions, American Man Designs, Camden Gardner, Colin Case, Kenyon Motorsports, Philip Thompson. I think I got them all. East Tennessee Pavement Services. But, yes, sir.
Hey, we'll see you at Cedar Lake Speedway. That's getting ready to load up next here with the SLR show. Thank you for coming out.
I'll be there.
Alrighty, let's get ready to go. Alex, thank you for the share, boss, man. I appreciate you. If you guys don't know, TikTok has once again said that my content is not original and it's reproduced stuff again. So I appreciate you finding the stream, Alex. But they keep restricting me every single day, and I am on the horn with them every single day, trying to figure out what's going on. We had like about 60 or 70 live viewers in here watching the race, and as soon as that, yeah, that's what they say. They say it's not original and it's reproduced 100%. And it's been happening for the last 7-8 days. Why your CFM sets don't work? Because these cars are not stock. These cars are modified. These cars have 770 horsepower and they weigh 2,140 pounds. They're not stock Pro Late models. That's why. Sorry, I'm sorry you bought setups and they don't work. That's what I do here with the SLR show, is make things unoriginal. That's what I explained to them, current username, and I've been on I've had 7, actually this is ticket number 8 with them so far, and it's really annoying. Like, it's really annoying because I'm so close to their Creator Network program, and this just keeps holding me back. Holding me back and holding me back and holding me back, and it's just really annoying. It really is. You know, that type of thing. But we got a lot of cars here at the port, or at the Cedar Lake Speedway. A lot of new names that I haven't seen in a while. Not a whole lot of laps got ran on the racetrack either, so shebang. I guess we'll just keep at it here as well. You guys still can have the racetrack. Looks like there's not a whole lot of laps that got ridden on this track so far, so you guys, the racetrack is still yours. Well, it looks like none of y'all got a whole lot of laps on the track as we speak right now. A lot of guys are not having setups. They're coming in here with setups. I guess they bought and purchased and they don't work.
Yeah, all the setups, the deck height is off on them.
Yeah. Yeah. Go ahead, Turner. Sorry.
Not hard to fix, man. That's why it's a good being your own setup builder.
Yeah, I do this intentional just to give setup builders and everybody about an equal shot, an equal chance. Then the random draws and all that jazz. I just do different things differently. Yeah, so yeah, current username goes here. Literally, it's every day. This one here, I was able to stay on live for about an hour and 19 minutes before it hit me with that restrictor live. And then, yeah. All right, guys, if you guys want to burn the top in turns 1 and 2, that'll be cool. You can run the slider line in 3 and 4, please. That'll be great. If you guys haven't known, there we are live on 4 streaming platforms. One's giving me a headache. It's called SLR. You can search it up either on the blue, the red, purple, or black if you can find it. They continue to restrict me and say my content is unoriginal. So thank you guys for the support. Thank you guys for coming out and racing. And that's what I'm saying. I'm like right here, and that's why I pulled this down to see what's gonna happen. I won't be able to try until tomorrow, but I honestly do not know. I read up everything. I took all the logos down. I took everything else down. I just don't know if it's like maybe the cars. I have no idea. If you guys can run slider line in 3 and 4 and top 1 and 2 for the rest of the session, that would be cool. Yeah, it's so annoying because this is my 8th ticket, and then he said, "Oh,
Anybody need a setup that is struggling to get theirs fast?"
yeah, literally."
I do.
Yeah. Yeah. So
I'll take one to whoever said that.
we've got 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. We have 16. We have 16
I'm
cars.
gonna start selling SLR setups. I get one to Edmund. Who's the other guy? Thank you, Chris.
Oh, yeah.
I'd take one if you could pass it over.
Hey guys, if you guys are in the SLR Discord and you have your names changed or your iRacing accounts, you can all come in there. I got voice channels for you guys to build setups together.
Heck yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
For those who need setups, just check your
Mhm.
shared.
Mm-hmm. Thank you, Chris. I appreciate you for that, man. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Just don't take me out like it last time.
Yeah. Hey, Kale, are you Mogster in my Discord?
Yes, sir.
I'll change your name for you so you can get access.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. You got rolls, Kale. Thanks for coming out and racing, man.
Absolutely. You put on a good race.
Thank you, man. All right, boys, just the four of us here for heat race number 1. Again, everybody makes a race, everybody makes a show. Come on out and have a little bit of fun. Mm-hmm. Alrighty, let's get ready to rumble here with the SLR show here this afternoon for heat race number 1. Big shout out to the number 5 machine of Chris Ward and helping out the community there with some setups. As we got Chris Ward going to be on the outside in row number in the 4th spot, but we only have 4 cars that are able to make it, as we had 8 that were scheduled in here in the setup game that I like to play with everybody here at the SLR show to make things not as original and make things a little bit different. Has seemed to take its effect here at Cedar Lake. It's almost like coming to a racetrack with American racers, as then you will have the Hoosier tire guys trying to buy and swap tires. As it's all Noah Norris at number 25, still going to be your race leader. After that's going to be that number 14 machine of Anthony Shepard, going to be joining us here for the first time in the Cody Owsley number 14. Yes, we have I-55 Speedway coming up next, Luke. Like I said, if you guys want to join the Discord, please do. All I do is just ask for your iRacing name or car and things like that. But Noah North at number 25 will be your leader. The number 14 of Anthony Shepard, the 5 of Chris Wharton. You have the number 20 machine. That'll be Kyler Hayes. He'll be in the 4th spot, about halfway to go here at the Cedar Lake Speedway. Yeah, it's coming up right up next, Lake. Thank you for coming out. 6 out of 10 as the pro laminals here at the Cedar Lake Speedway. And again, if you guys are wondering why the view counts are very low on the black side of things, that's because a live restricted me once again. So I appreciate everybody. If you guys want to follow the other channels, I'd be super grateful. And just in case if I decide not to come back, because this is getting a little annoying. But as we continue on here this afternoon, as we get about 8 out of 10 here this afternoon, Mason Klein, yes it is. As we continue on here with the number 25, and Noah Norris able to drive away in this one. After that's going to be the old number 14 of Anthony Shepard, with the number 5 of Chris Ward and the number 20 of Kyler Hayes so far. 9 out of 10 as you got Cale Mogg going to be joining us as well. About 2 to go this time around. As the 25 of Mr. Noah Norris continues to lead this one. After that's going to be the 14 of Anthony Shepard. Meanwhile, it's going to be the number 5 of Chris Wharton with the white flag going to be here this time around. As Kyler Hayes, that number 20 machine, he'll be in the 4th spot, but checkered flag will wave. As the number 25 of Mr. Noah Norris, will go to Anthony Shepard, Chris Wharton, and Kyler Hayes. You'll have the number 429 of Cale Mogg. He'll be in that 5th spot. So that'll do it for heat race number 1. We'll have heat race number 2 going to get ready to line up next here with the SLR show, as we're going to get ready to rumble here tonight. So heat race number 2, we'll see how many cars we get that. Once again, these cars are modified. Your iRacing setups are broken. Everything else is all broken, just so you know. Got to build your own setups right on the fly. Well, you got a lot more cars than this one. Offering EOL penalties to the field. Anybody want one? Yes, no, maybe so.
I do.
Okay. Inside and outside lanes, go ahead and move on up. I don't know, Mason. Jared, anywhere in the middle of 3 to the end of 4, you may fire. Please do not choke up the field. Thank you. Alrighty, so as heat race number 2 is going to get ready to go, Jared Wharton on the 11 machine is going to start on a pole in that Rockets TriStar number 11 machine. You got the Mason Klein Motorsports, the MMR ride. That's going to be the 32 of Chase Chance. To the inside of number 13 will be David Ellis. To the outside of the Warrior Race Cars, the number 42 of Turner Knuckles. Meanwhile, the number 21 of Nick Miller. You got the number 57 machine. That's going to be Edmund Post in the back of the field. He lives right down the road from me as well, as we're going to get ready to go for heat race number 2. As Jared Wharton in the 11 is going to take off of 3 and 4, we are underway. As Chase Chance in the 32, he'll be on the outside. As Jared Wharton is going to go to the top shelf so far. As Turn Knuckles in the number 42 is going to get a good run off of turn 1 and 2. As they're going to go side by side off of turn 3 and 4. 2 out of 10. Turner Knuckles going to go to the inside. 3 wide. And they're going to bang doors down to the back stretch. As Turner Knuckles and Chase Chance will go down to the front stretch. 3 out of 10 to get a battle for the race lead. Turner Knuckles on the bottom. Chase Chance on the top shelf in turn 1 and 2. As Turner Knuckles going to roll the bottom in middle of 3 and 4. Still side by side down to the front stretch. Chase Chance in the 32 to the outside. Jared Wharton in the third spot. As Turner Knuckles going to throw the slide job in 1 and 2. Chase Chance going to battle back at that number 32 to the inside. They rub doors in turn 3 and 4. As we're about halfway to go. Knuckles going to go back to, oh, come on, Turner. Turner Knuckles going to throw another big old slider in turn 3 and 1 and 2 there, giving the old right rear to Chase Chance. Chance going to battle back to the inside. You guys going to keep this up. You're both going to go to the tail. As Turner Knuckles going to be able to roll to the inside, south side shelf. As the Turner Knuckles number 42, he'll go through the middle of 3 and 4. Chase Chance going to go back to the inside, down to the back stretch, 7 out of 10. As here comes Chase Chance back to the inside. They'll go door to door off of turn 3 and 4. We got about 8 out of 10. As the 32 of Chance going to be able to roll to the inside. Turner Knuckles through the middle of 3 and 4. You got 2 to go, going to be this time by. Chance going to be able to dive to the inside in turn 1 and 2. As the number 42 machine of Turner Knuckles, he'll go to the top shelf. As you're going to see the white flag going to be in the air this time by. Chase Chance going to move him up the racetrack a little bit in turn 1 and 2. As it's going to be the 42 of Turner Knuckles on the top shelf. Chance in the 32 to the inside. Side by side on the 3 and 4. It's going to be Turner Knuckles. Chase Chance in that number 32 machine. He'll finish in the second spot. As it's going to go to the 11 machine. That's going to be Jared Wharton. You got the number 21 of Nick Miller and Company. 2 minutes extra time. You're good. You're good. I'm a little more worried about Mr. Turner Knuckles in that turn 1 and 2 deal than anything. I mean, this here, what are you gonna do? A little bit of a door there, but a little bit of netcode made that worse than what it was. And then next turn later, you're gonna dive it in. I mean, not even close. Not even close. Like... Turner, you're going to the tail for that 1 and 2 deal. You weren't even close. That contact that happened between you and 3 and 4, there was a little bit of netcode in that shoved you all over the track that made that much worse than what it was. But for you to do what you did on 1 and 2, you're going to go to the tail. Thank you, Chase.
Yeah, I don't know what happened between them two.
Anybody want an EOL? You guys were side by side going off of 4 there, literally on the bottom, and you were up there on the top. That's straight up racing. But for you to deliberately drive that car not even close and try to throw that slider, that's horse crap. Take your personal differences and set them aside. You're in my house. I don't care what happened anywhere else or whatever. Get that out of your head. You're in my house. Whatever happened in an official, whatever happened between setup shops, that is in the past. Don't do that. Double file gonna be 1 to green, gonna be this time by. Well, let's get ready to go. I put Turner Knuckles in the 42 to the tail of the field for that heat race action there. As we're gonna get ready to go. Is this gonna be Noah Norris in the 25 and Jace Chance gonna be your 1-2? The 5 of Chris Wharton and Jared Wharton. As we're gonna get, oh, what a save! I'll take it. Noah Norris got on the throttle and Jace Chance and company got together as we go. Nick Miller and company. Yup. Shoes on or off in the house? Well, you can leave them on. I'm a country boy. I got hardwood floors. That just mop it all up. Ooh, as we continue on here this afternoon for these pro late models, as Jace Chance, the number 32, will be your leader. As you got the number 42 at Turner Knuckles, after already going to the back of the field, already up in the 4 spot at that number 42. So as Jace Chance is going to be your race leader, but Noah Norris in the number 25. You'll have the number 5 machine of Chris Wharton. Meanwhile, it's going to be that number 42 of Turner Knuckles and company. How about the 11 of Jared Wharton? Nick Miller in that number 21. They'll rub doors at that number 14 machine. That's going to be Anthony Shepard. Going to be joining us here for the first time. And then Cody Owsley, number 14. Big slide job for Shepard. Here comes the number 11 machine. That's going to be Jared Wharton to the inside. Nick Miller in that number 21. He'll be on that 7th spot as racing continues on. As the number 5 of Chris Wharton, he'll move into the 2nd spot. As the number 25, that's going to be old Mr. Noah Norris. And I'll tell you what, Mr. Knuckles is a man on a mission. I gave him that EOL penalty. He's already up into the quote-unquote the 4th spot. As he's going to continue to drive, you got a really good battle back here as well. As the 11 of Jared Wharton. Meanwhile, it's going to be that number 14 of Anthony Shepard, about 8 out of 50. Shepard throwing some bombs there in turn 1 and 2, man. What a race this is. As Anthony Shepard in the 14 continue to run that slider line, which will allow Nick Miller to go to the inside. As they'll go door to door, down in turn, down on the front stretch one more time. 9 out of 50. As it's going to be Nick Miller with the slide job this time. Shepard's going to try to get underneath him in that number 14 rod. They'll go door to door through the middle of turn 3 and 4. And what a race this is. That's a battle for the 5th and 6th spot. We got one. It's going to be Noah Norris in the 25 with a broken right front, and he will call it a day. 11 out of 50 as you got the 11 machine. That's going to be old Mr. What happened? Jared Wharton. He'll move into the 3rd spot. That number 11 machine. As the 42 of Turner Knuckles going to go up there as well, as Jace Chance is gone here for these pro late models. What happened to Noah Norris? He had a broken right front and he pulled it on the infield. As everybody's all stacked up and Jace Chance is out in front, about 13 out of 50, and the race will stay green. Chance is gone, by the way, with a 4.5-second lead over the field right now. That number 32 machine, the 429 of Kale Mogg. What happened to Noah Norris? As you got the number 42, that's going to be Turner Knuckles and company. Now we got more beating and banging going on. The 14 machine has a broken right front. We got a yellow flag. Caution flag on the speedway for Anthony Shepard in the number 14 with a broken right front after some contact. as the 5 machine, that's going to be Mr. Wharton, starts to cut down a little bit after the slider and gets into the number 14 machine. They get together, and he goes upside down and all around, and that's going to be our first yellow flag. As the 14 tried to pull it in, David L's going to get caught up as well. That's going to be our first yellow flag. I'm going to find out what happened to Noah Norris here a couple of laps ago as well. As we're going to, something happened. And everybody was stacked up. I don't know if Chase Chance or something. But this happened here with Noah Norris. Oh, Noah Norris going to catch a wall by himself with the 5 award and going to get in the back bumper of him. Okay. I was going to make sure nothing else happened as Chase had a huge lead over the field. That's our first yellow flag. All right, guys. So that's our first yellow flag here this afternoon as Noah Norris broke his front end earlier. The 14 and the 5 got together down in the turn number 4 there and broke his right front of Anthony Shepard. Again, all cars, let's get ready to go. Double flag going to be 1 to green this time by. Double flag going to be 1 to green this time by. Noah Norris's night is over with after he pounded the wall. As we're going to get ready to rumble once again. As it's Chase Chance now. Now you got Turner Knuckles. Gonna warn you two, let's play a little bit nice. I don't care what happened personal. You're in my house. Let's play nice. So as we're getting ready to go, I got one more for I-55 here this afternoon, and I'm gonna watch some FIFA 26 soccer for the United States. Gonna be playing at 10 o'clock or 9 o'clock here this afternoon. So we get him back up and running once again as Jared Wharton in the 11 machine with the number 5. That's going to be old Chris Wharton. They're brothers, actually, and they're battling here with the Cedar Lake Speedway. As Chase Chance going to be able to drive. This is B-Class 2000 iRacing tonight, Caden. And they'll be at the I-55 Speedway coming up next. Get it set up, ready to go, by the way. These cars are not stock. 19 out of 50 here for the Pro Laminals here this afternoon as Chase Chance and at number 32 going to be your race leader. Everybody else slicing and dicing in the back of the field here for the 3rd spot as Nick Miller and at number 21 all over the back of the number 5. That's going to be Wharton. Oh, Miller said, hold my beer and got around the outside of Mr. Chris Wharton. What a drive off the outside. I thought Chris Wharton and company was going to get ready to go. I have never been there, by the way, K-Swiggle. The closest I actually drove through Ohio, but the farthest west I've ever been is Indiana at Lawrenceburg. Beautiful facility, by the way. I'll tell you what, holy smokes, Nick Miller told the 5 of Chris Wharton to hold his beer, and what a path on the outside of the speedway. As we got one yellow flag here this afternoon at the Cedar Lake Speedway as the number 21 of Nick Miller. Meanwhile, it's going to be that number 5 ride. That'll be Chris Wharton. Chase Chance is still your leader, and holy cow, Jared Wharton comes out of nowhere and gives the number 20 machine of Kyler Hayes a big old door. Jared Wharton throwing the big slider line and just absolutely gets into the 20 of Kyler Hayes. I don't know if that was retaliation or not, but yeah, he's the one that went around on a zone as our next caution flag comes out for him. I don't know if that was, yeah, but the 11 drove a slider line, got right into the door of the 20 of Kyler Hayes for our second yellow flag. I mean, that baby was thrown like 10 cars deep. Not a whole lot of damage got out of that, too, for the 20 of Kyler Hayes, too, besides maybe the door being crinkled in, but he might be all right. As we're 26 out of 50 this time around, Chase Chance still going to be a race leader for the second yellow flag here tonight. I don't know if he cut down or anything, but he had a whole lot of speed. You're good, boss. Already double flag, going to be 1 to green this time by. Thank you, Dixon Klein. Appreciate you. It is pretty decent. Well, we're going to get ready to go 8 in a pro official? What? All right. As we're going to get ready to go, is Chase Chance and Turner Knuckles once again. I know I'm guessing there's something that happened between them somewhere else or whatnot. We'll see if we can get their differences cut aside. We're going to try this again. We're about 26 yet to go. as Nick Miller at number 21 is going to work to the bottom side of the speedway as Chase Chance at number 42 after that's with the number 5 of Mr. Wharton, and Wharton's going to drive to the outside of number 21 of Nick Miller. You got Edmund Post on the 57 going to be there for third as well, as you got the 20 of Kyler Hayes. He'll be in the 5th spot, 2x2 out of 3 and 4. 2 lanes of racing being shown here at Cedar Lake with 24 to go. This is interesting. 2x2 down to the backstretch. Chase Chance and Turner Knuckles, as Knuckles going to be able to run a different line than Chase Chance here with the Cedar Lake Speedway. 23 to go, and you get them 2x2 here this afternoon. This is interesting. I never really seen Cedar Lake show 2 lanes like this before, but it looks like the 5 of Chris Wharton going to be able to hold on to the 3rd spot. Kyler Hayes in number 20, Edmund Post in the 57 machine. You get a little 4-pack of racing here for that 3rd spot. Nick Miller had to get on the brake binders, the number 20 machine. That's going to be Kyler Hayes on the inside. Hayes going to go door to door once again out of 3 and 4. 21 to go. Chase Chance still got a half a second lead over the 42 of Turner Knuckles. Oh, man, Nick Miller, Nick Miller, Nick Miller. 21's broke. Keep it up on the top shelf, Miller. You're good, you're good, you're good. You are clear. Keep it throttled. See if you can get it all the way to the pit area. Keep it up against the wall. You got it, boss. Cool deal. Nick Miller broke his right front off the wall, and that's going to make it a 3-car race with 19 more to go here this afternoon. Kyler Hayes in the number 20 still battles out with Chris Wharton, as it looks like, what happened? Okay, I was a little scared here. My iRacing and scoring and timing kind of scared me a little bit. I saw that Turner Knuckles was the leader, and I was like, what happened to Chase Chance? I was like, oh, God. Either way, it's going to be the 42, and Knuckles going to try to find a way as Chance continues to pull away. After that, it's going to be the number 20 of Kyler Hayes, going to be for the 3rd spot. 17 more to go. As the number 5, that's going to be Chris Wharton. Oh, man, we got one up into the fence line. We got a caution flag for the 14 of Anthony Shepard once again. Caution flag on the speedway, and I think it's going to be for David Ellis. I don't think he quite cleared that slider at number 13, as he was about a car length behind. He went for it. Went for it. Didn't really clear it. No, he didn't clear it at all. David Ellis tried to send one, put it into the fence. He'll go to the tail. David Ellis pulled his 13 into the infield as we got caution flag number 3. Here this afternoon. 36 out of 50. Still got a long way to go. Yeah, I don't know. He said in here, he said there was more behind that door slam than just a door slam. That's what he said over here, so I don't know. B-Class 1800 tonight there, Caden. Double 5 going to be 1 to green for all those drivers that are going to rejoin the field. Double 5 going to be 1 to green for those drivers. Looks like David Ellis says he's going to park his race car. Nick Miller has also parked his race car as well. As we're... Oh, he ain't going to make it in time. That sucks for Nick Miller. As we are ready to go, we are back underway. Alrighty, so is Chase Chance still going to be your race leader. After that's going to be number 42 of Turner Knuckles, Kyler Hayes, and then you got the 5 ride of Chris Wharton. As Wharton's all over the back bumper for the 20 of Kyler Hayes, got about 15 laps to go. 14 to go here for the pro late models here with the Cedar Lake Speedway. We'll be getting ready to go to the I-55 Speedway. Going to be coming up next as Chase Chance, that number 32 machine. Still going to be your race leader with Turner Knuckles at number 42 with about 13 more to go. After that, it's going to be that number 20 machine of Kyler Hayes with the number 5 of Chris Wharton. Going to be the top 3 so far, as it's going to be that number 32 of Chase Chance. Still going to be your race leader. Turner Knuckles at number 42. Going to try to work a different lane on the bottom side of the speedway. Kyler Hayes at number 20. After that's going to be the number 5 rider, Chris Wharton. You got the number 57 of Edmund Post. How about the 11 of Jared Wharton? I'll tell you what, Anthony Shepard, he's got a right front of gold. He's been involved in a little bit of wrecks here this afternoon, as Anthony Shepard is still able to drive that race car. It's going to be that number 429 machine of Cale Mogg. That'll be the rest of your field out of the 11 cars we have started here this afternoon. So far, it's this going to be this battle right here. I do not know. I'll ask a little bit in the driver interviews if this is how it stands. As Chase Chance at number 32, 37, or is that a 2? That's a 2. So that's going to be the 32 of Chase Chance, still going to be your race leader as you got the 42 of Turner Knuckles trying to find another way. Kyler Hayes on the bottom, the 5 through the middle of Chris Wharton, the 57 of Evan Postal, the 11 of Jared Wharton, the 14 of Anthony Shepard, and the 429 of Kale Mogg. As we continue on, and Chase Chance is still going to be the leader. Turner Knuckles trying to find another lane, though, and he might found a line. Chris Wharton, the 5, the 57 of Edmund Post, the 11 of Jared Wharton once again. So I like to keep the camera off of a little bit as we continue on. Turner Knuckles is the D closing in on Chase Chance. We got about 6 more to go. As I'm watching that battle rather closely. As we got 5 to go, gonna be this time by Chase Chance in the 32 versus the 42 of Turner Knuckles. 5 to go. Turner Knuckles applying the pressure to Chase Chance in that number 32 machine. Chance gonna go to the top side in 3 and 4. Dyer to the end. Actually, that's gonna be, whoa, why is my timing doing that? That's gonna be Turner Knuckles gonna go to the inside one more time. As they're running about identical lap times, about 3 more to go. Chance gonna go to the top shelf. 22 of Knuckles has found a different way. Closes in, about 3 to go. Here we go, as the 32 of Mr. Chance, as he's got the 42 of Turner Knuckles. He's going to try a bit of a cut down off of 3 and 4. 2 to go. We're about to see some fireworks happen as Chance going to get a little too high off of turn number 2. Knuckles going to be able to try running maybe a different lane as there's going to be Chance car through the middle. White flag going to be in the air. What is Turner Knuckles gonna do here as Chance got one more time to defend as Knuckles gonna try to drive into the door line, give him a little bit of a nudge, but it's gonna be Chase Chance. Top 3, come on down, Chase. Come on down, Chase. Top 3, come on down. Oh, he left. Good race, gentlemen. Chase, you can go on the podium, sir. Thank you. As Turner Knuckles in the 42 and Kyler Hayes will be the top 3. Turner, you can stay on the track if you want. You can stay on the track, Turner. Just pull it there while he parks it up. Hold for me, Chase. Go up a little more there, Turner. You're good, Chase. Keep going, Turner. Keep going, Turner. Hayes, you're good. Turner, good. Right there, that's the podium. Oh my, let's get I-55 loaded up and ready to go. Elijah Lancaster, thank you for changing your name. We appreciate you for that. I'll get you squared away as well. We appreciate you for joining in the SLR show. Yeah, good deal. We'll go ahead. Jace should be joining me in the broadcast waiting room. I did give him his roles, so he should be able to join us here in the broadcast waiting room as well. As we got Turner Knuckles in the 42 here this afternoon.
Hello.
Hey.
Sorry, I was a bit lost. I didn't know if we were getting everybody else in here or not. But
yeah, I got Jace here as well. I can get started. And you got Kyler Hayes here as well.
Have him go first. Do first, third.
Chase Chance, the 32 out of Mason Klein Motorsports, the winner here at the Cedar Lake Speedway. You there, Chance?
Oh yeah, my bad. Yeah, I held it wide open the whole race. Could have saved and went way harder, but you know I didn't because it's a pro late model. I want to thank Mason for helping me build the 5-minute setup when I joined in. Had 1 minute of practice left. Really, I want to thank he does my raps too, so that's really all though.
Let's talk about this racetrack here a little bit. Hunter Jordan says that Chase is my king. I don't know how I feel about that. How do you feel about that?
Very, very romantical.
Well, let's talk about this heat race incident there between you and Turner there. bit of contact between the two, and then afterwards, let's talk about that.
I really don't remember what Turner meant by past wrecks. I don't remember, but you know that whatever he threw on me was not clear. So.
Well, I'll tell you what, not a bad drive here. What was this racetrack like to you? You saw that he was closing in on you on a little bit of a different lane there. He showed you the card there off of 4. Then you kind of changed up a little bit. Was that because of that?
Yeah, I was trying to find the most grip, you know, I tried to find some up top. There was nothing up top, so I had to get a little lower off the corner. But, I mean, he was good at the end, which my crap was made for, like, I thought we were going to go green most of the race, so I really didn't focus on no long runs or speed, so.
Well, Lake in the chat said he's going to buy a t-shirt. Tell him that. And who are you going to thank at the Mesa Climb Motorsports number 32 as I-55 is loading up next? Anybody else got to thank, Jace?
Oh, no, that's really it. I like to thank Hunter Jordan's son.
Yeah. Thanks for coming out here, boss man, as we're going to move the turn knuckles in that number 42 machine for second. Turner.
Huh?
You for second?
Oh, what about it?
Let's talk about it.
All right, ask me a question. I ain't got nothing to start on.
Well, you started to close in on Jace there at the end of it, but I'll tell you what, you started last because I decided I didn't like what I saw, but drove up to the field and got up to third and fourth within like 5 laps.
Yeah, I got behind the 8 ball because I got put to the tail early. Didn't mean to absolutely destroy his, didn't mean to put my spoiler on his window bars in turn 1 and 2, but meant to get my message across. I didn't appreciate it, so I overdid that a little bit. Didn't mean to destroy him. He was still fine after it, but I didn't mean to get into him that hard. So apologies on that. But yeah, I got put to the tail. If it would have ever got off the top, I think I would have drove around him. But just ain't no good here when it's around the wall. I can't wall ride. I ain't never been able to do it. But was really good in 3 and 4 because it wasn't around the wall. I had to actually drive the corner. Could really leave hard, wide open, and just wasn't no good 1 and 2 really, but made the best of it, and yeah.
Well, we'll move on.
It had nothing to do with past wrecks, by the way, Jace. But you know.
Okay, well, we're heading to 955 Speedway. Who else you got to thank?
Warrior Race Cars, Dyer Trucking, Elite Professional Solutions, East Tennessee Pavement Services, Camden Gardner, Kenny Motorsports, Colin Case, American Man Designs, Nuggles Consulting gets you set up. I run 12th, so obviously you shouldn't buy from me. But yeah.
Well, congratulations. I-55 is loaded up and ready to go. Hopefully I'll see you there. How about Kyler Hayes in number 20, your first podium here this afternoon?
Yeah, I definitely felt like I should have been on the podium at Port Royal and Lincoln, but it is what it is.
Yeah, that was unfortunate for sure, but a little interesting deal with the whole Jared Wharton throwing that big slider and getting you in the door line. Did anything happen?
No, I don't think so. I was just trying to run the bottom and the middle, so if I came up on anybody, I apologize, but I don't think I did. I was just running my line, and next thing I know, I was hitting the door, so I don't know if I blinked or something, but it's all good.
Well, we got I-55 loading up. This Cedar Lake Speedway was somewhat odd. We'll see what you do there, and who do you got to thank?
Just you for putting the race on, and Blake Kelly for the wrap.
Hey, man, thanks for coming out here and going racing. I-55 is loaded up and ready to go for you guys. Thank you all for coming out.
All right, thank you.
Mm-hmm. Well, let's get out of here and get ready to go. And Team Gaming, I think you joined my Discord, right? I believe you never changed your name in there, so I can get you that access so you can hang out with me or whatnot as we continue on here this afternoon, as we got a few other guys coming on. Discord is in my link, by the way, Lake, and you're more than welcome to join. I just require a real name of some sort or an iRacing account name. And yeah, let me know. I'm pretty sure you're already in there. I think I've seen a team gaming deal, but either way, as we're going to continue on here this afternoon here at the SLR show, and we are going to get ready to rock and roll here tonight. So let's go ahead and move on over to the I-55 Speedway, which that'll be coming up right now next. That is our final event of our evening. Scheduled events here tonight. We'll have racing tomorrow, I believe. We'll start around 6 o'clock in the afternoon as well. So we'll also have those polls ready to go for you guys as well. And really, overall, that's about it here at the SLR show here tonight. Alrighty. So I-55 Speedway. Hey, I haven't seen him since, user. After Limerland, I haven't seen him since. And, of course, I got my restriction once again. So it's kind of been a bit of a pain in the butt as far as that side of things is. I have no idea. So this one's my last one tonight, Chris. I have, how do you want to say it? I have USA Soccer to watch here tonight. I guess he is there, user. I guess he is. But hey, if you're in the Beef channel, you know what to do there. Caleb Clark, thank you for changing your name for me as well. We appreciate you. And you got your access as well. Here we go, shall we say. As we continue on here this afternoon for our pro late models here tonight at the I-55 Speedway. Got a few more minutes left here this afternoon, and the racetrack is, I have no idea. I got you, by the way, Team Gaming. Was that you that did that whole ordeal? That'd be cool if that was you. I got this guy here that changed his name as well. I appreciate you all for doing that. Because we have like the Beef channel and everything else all in there. Then we do all the polls and things like that. And if you're going to come in there and run your mouth, you should have your name at least behind it. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Yes, I got you. Hey, by the way, Team Gaming, FYI, TikTok is still saying my content is not real. They hit me again at the hour 19-minute mark. And I'm getting really annoyed by it. I'm getting really annoyed by it. I got a 7 ticket in with them, and the same ticket's still open as well. And I showed them straight out, like, what am I supposed to do? You know what I mean? Like, I'm at their mercy. All cars go to the top shelf, please, for track prep. Try to leave about a lane on the top, please. I want to get some marbles up there. Everybody about a lane off the top, please. I appreciate you for your help, boss man. They have just been, I really appreciate you. Like, I got this ticket in there for now, and it's still saying this time it took an hour and 19 minutes for it to drop. I mean, I got my camera, you know, all that jazz and everything. Like, I got my face open. Like, I thought maybe doing this was doing it. I don't know what else to do, boss. I don't. It's so frustrating because I'm so close to the Creator Network program, and it's just like, it feels like every time they do it to me, it's like a slap to my face. You know what I mean? Yeah. I don't know what else to do. 50 laps there, Krister. 50 laps here at I-55, boss. And like, I don't even have any other thing out there. I don't have logos or anything, and I don't know. I really don't know, man. It's just really frustrating. But hey, I'm glad that you changed your name and things like that. Maybe we can talk more about it in the Discord. It won't be tonight, but I'll be there tomorrow morning if you're available. Like, if we can figure this out, man, that'd be cool. I don't know. I don't know, man. As we are going to finish it up here with the I-55 Speedway, we have a few of them. I actually got a pretty good field here this afternoon. And, yeah. So, anyway, the SLR Beef Chat's available for all drivers. The 21 of Nick Miller. How about the number 10? Look at that. That is a That's a neat hunt the front Joseph Joyner number 10 machine. I like that from Tyler Davidson. He's got the Trading Paints logo on the top. That's kind of cool. Chase Chancellor just got the one at the Cedar Lake Speedway. Meanwhile, the number 19 of Austin Shaw will be joining us as well. The 13 of David Ellis and company. Once again, all cars, if you can, run that top shelf in. Run that top shelf. Put them right rears right along that marble line. That'll be great. Yes, I know. Hunter Front is really a good group of guys. Me and Jesse Entrican know each other pretty well. He'll come in and race these here as well. I haven't got to meet anybody else. Caleb Myers about to join I-55, but my setups for supers. It's all good, Caleb Myers. Appreciate you for coming out here anyway and watching the racing action. And yeah, I like the Hunt the Front dudes. I wish I had a little more like opportunity to work with them in real life. I mean, me and Jesse know each other. He comes in here and races one of these every once in a while and things like that. But hey, you know what? You never know. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, we have our pro late models here at the I-55 Speedway. We have so far, it looks like 11 registered, but a couple of late guys. Tyler Schnuck going to be joining in here late as well, as we're going to get ready to go for our final event here with the I-55 Speedway. Offering EOLs to the field. We've got a lot of new names here in this one. Anybody want an EOL penalty? Don't worry if your setup is broken. That's meant to be. You guys will still be able to get the feature if you need to fix your setups. Nobody wants an EOL? Alrighty, guys. All starts from on the leader, anywhere in the middle of 3 to the end of 4. You are live streamed and broadcasted at SLR on 4 channels. I can't say the colors or the names, but come out and check them out on your favorite broadcasting stream or whatever you guys got to do. Other than that, guys, if you're gonna pull it into the infield, like your fun meter's pegged, you're done, please do not stop on the racetrack unless you are broken or you've been involved in a wreck or something like that. Please, if you're gonna pull it in, please use the backstretch exit only. Pits are open for repairs. We do not have quick repairs. Optional repair work only. You must sit in the pits, get that repair work done. Again, these cars are 770 horsepower. They weigh 2,140 pounds. Other than that, do not straight line, buddy. Do not use your car as a weapon. Don't lose your crap and get yourself out of this. This is a really good place to go racing. It's a little different, or vice versa. Other than that, good luck, everybody. So let's get ready to go. So we got Jared Wharton in the 11 car, going to start on the pole in this one. To the outside, it's going to be Jonathan Jenkins here for the first time. Chase Chance, who won at the Cedar Lake Speedway with the number 5 of Chris Wharton on the inside, and number 13 of David Ellis, and the other 13 will be Keegan Sanders, as we are ready to go here for the Pro Late Models here with the I-55 Speedway. This racetrack has 100% been driven on, as the number 5 of Chris Wharton is going to roll through the middle of 3 and 4. Chase Chance, the number 32 to the inside, as racing continues down to the backstretch once again, as the number 32 of Chase Chance, he'll roll through the middle of turn 3 and 4, alongside the number 5 of Chris Wharton. So far, his brother, the 11 of Jared Wharton, is your leader and driving away with this one, as the 11 of Jared Wharton work right through the middle of turn 3 and 4. After that, the number 5 of Chris Wharton. Meanwhile, it's going to be that number 32 of Chase Chance. You have the 13 machine of David Ellis, as the number 4 machine of Jonathan Jenkins has fallen way back, had to get on the brake pedal for the 13 of Keegan Sanders. As we're about halfway to go this time by, as the 13 of David Ellis continuing to roll to the inside. The number 32 machine, that's going to be Chase Chance on the top shelf, as they're going to battle here door to door. David Ellis going to wash up into Chase Chance, and what a save by both them drivers, as we're 6 out of 10 here for the Pro Late Models. David Ellis going to push a little bit tight out of 3 and 4, 7 out of 10. Boy, I'll tell you what, it's great brother versus brother here, as Chris Wharton's now caught to the back bumper of the 11 of Jared Wharton. 8 out of 10 here for the Pro Late Models here tonight. As the 5-0 Wharton took a look to the inside to his own brother, Jared Wharton. As they're going to go 2 to go, going to be this time by Chris Wharton to the inside of Jared Wharton. They'll go door to door down to the backstretch. It's a family affair. White flag in the air, going to be this time by Chase Chance in the 32 wants to make this into a 3 deal as Wharton's going to push a little bit tight. Chase Chance is there in the number 32 as Chris Wharton will get it done for heat race number 1. The 11 of Jared Wharton to the second spot. It will go to Chase Chance for third. To the number 13 of David Ellis. That's going to be that number 13 of Keegan Sanders with the number 4 of Jonathan Jenkins as Tyler Shunk and Hunter Jenkins were unable to start. Alrighty, we're going to see what happens here for heat race number 2. Offering EOLs of the field, just maybe so. Anybody want one?
I'll take one, please.
You got one, Tyler. Tyler, I like the idea on your Hunt the Front paint there, man. I know you always been Wicked Raps for a while.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it.
Yeah, that's definitely something different, but it does look cool. I like it.
Thanks, man.
All right, thank you. 10, you can pull to the outside there. 21 past the 10 car. 21 past the 10 car. Thank you. All right, gentlemen, looks like a lot of guys came in here having setup issues or didn't get it in time, which is okay. Gentlemen, like I said, all starts are on a leader, no ways, no quick repairs. Anything that happens on the speedway that you want to yell at a driver for, please use our SLR beef chat. It is 18 plus, so you guys can go ahead and have at it. Other than that, good luck, gentlemen. Well, as heat race number 2 is going to get ready to line up here, as Kyler Hayes in the number 20 machine will be your race leader. Nick Miller in that number 21 will be to the outside. You've got the number 19. Thank you for the like, by the way, Shaw Motorsports, as Austin Shaw, his first time in a real-life car this year. As you get at the 42, that's going to be Mr. Turner Knuckles, as we are underway here at the I-55 Speedway. Shaw with a big slider in turn 1 and 2. Nick Miller heading in on the brake binders as Turn Knuckles in the 42 to the inside. You got Tyler Davison in his own, how do you want to say it, the number 10. That's going to be the Hunt the Front training paint deal that's going on as Jeffrey Davison, that's his own wrap that he built in that number 10 ride. 3 out of 10 so far as Kyler Hayes in that number 20 machine. He's a Jimmy Owens crew member as he's going to be the race leader. You got the 47 as dad owns Warrior Race Cars. He'll be in the number 42 as we're 4 out of 10 so far for the Pro Late model. Seems like everybody's going to work to the middle side of the speedway as it's going to be the number 20 of Kyler Hayes. Here comes Turner Knuckles in the number 42 from Warrior Race Cars. About halfway to go. About halfway to go here this afternoon as we continue on. As the number 20 of Kyler Hayes will be your race leader. Turner Knuckles in the 42. Austin Shaw, look out, as there was some contact there between Tyler Davis and that number 10 machine and the number 21. That's going to be Nick Miller, as Miller's going to be able to roll to the inside. They'll go door to door through the middle of turn 3 and 4. 7 out of 10 here for the Pro Late models at I-55. 7 out of 10 is Nick Miller at number 21 to the inside. That's going to be Tyler Davison or Jeffrey Davison, as it's all going to be that number 10. He'll work to the top shelf one more time as the race going to be in the back of the field, but you do got a race here for the race lead as Turner Knuckles in the 42 has now caught the back bumper of the number 20 of Kyler Hayes. Hayes to the outside. Here comes the 42 of Knuckles to the inside. They'll go down to the backstretch once again in the middle of 3 and 4. Kyler Hayes, after that's going to be the 42 of Turner Knuckles. White flag going to be in the air. As Kyler Hayes in that number 20 machine, he'll work himself in the middle of 3 and 4. Knuckle to the inside. Slide job, slide job. It's going to be Kyler Hayes on the line. What a race for the lead. Turner Knuckles just ends up a little bit short, that number 42. Good lordy, what a race, as our final event is here tonight, and I don't think we're gonna get 15 or 14 cars. Not exactly sure how many. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 I got 12 of them. All right, guys, you guys got extra time, about 2 minutes for your guys' setups. I know there's a couple guys out there that I don't know if they got a setup in or not. You may ask if you need a setup or not, at least to run the feature. I know somebody might help you. Offer an EOL to the field. Anybody want one? Yes, no, maybe so.
Hey, Pete, if you like that rap enough, you go give it a vote if you want.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot. That is a vote system. Thank you for letting me know. Where do I vote at?
I think you should go on to where the paints are and like it. Give it a like, is all.
Oh, okay. Thank you. That's on Trading Paints, I guess?
Yes, sir.
Thank you. I'll go do that. Thank you for letting me know.
Right on, you're welcome. I appreciate that, man.
Oh, okay. Got it. Tyler, need help with the setup? We are gridding up. Cool. Cool deal. Thank you guys for coming out. It's kind of weird, isn't it, Shaw? All right, guys, like I said, all starts are on the leader anywhere in the middle, 3 to the end of 4. Please do not choke them up. Just pick a spot and fire, please. It makes it better for everybody else. This is I-55. Slider's gonna be a little bit close and vice versa and everything else. And yeah, other than that, let's go out here and put on a show. We do relatively have low yellows and sometimes green to checkered races. You're more than welcome to join the SLR Discord. Every race is a tryout. If I see something I don't like, 99% of the time you will not be back. But good luck, everybody. TikTok's doing its thing. I got somebody that's part of an agency who's probably gonna help me with that. But as we're gonna get ready to go here for our feature event here tonight as the number 5 machine, that's gonna be old Chris Wharton looking for his first ever SLR win here at the show. As he's got Kyler Hayes on the outside, we're ready to go racing here with the I-55 Speedway. Oh, please, please, please. Austin Shaw, the 19, gets way loose off of turns 1 and 2. Oh, everybody stacking them up. Everybody 3 wide, 4 wide. Oh my goodness, we're 2 out of 50. Woo! Kyler Hayes is being told, beep, beep, get out the way by Turner Knuckles in the 42, and he's got to get into the back bumper. What a save! Oh my goodness, what a save as you got Austin Shaw to the inside as the 42 machine. That's going to be Mr. Turner Knuckles. We're 3 wide. Oh man, look out, we got one around. Caution flag. Caution flag on the speedway. Car on the bottom, gentlemen. Car on the bottom, gentlemen. Car on the bottom. Come on, Turner. Knock it off. Jesus. As the 4 machine of Jonathan Jenkins. Nicely. Oh, the 13 of Sanders is coming in a little too hot. Yep, bang. Keegan Sanders going to grab his EOL penalty. Turner Knuckles in the 42 is going to pull it into the infield. He is really irritating me. Like, Turner, all that was hard racing between the two. Nobody done anything. Settle down. My goodness. Shoo. He's going to go in the infield there to get some pit work done as we're getting ready to go double file 1 to green. Double file 1 to green this time by Sanders. You came in pretty hot there. Got in the 4 there in turn 3 and 4. First EOL penalty goes to you. Field's coming around the backstretch. Turner, you need to really settle down, boss man. It's okay. As we're going to get ready to go, we're back underway here for the Pro Late Models. Yeah, the brothers out in front here with Chris Warden and Jared Warden. They got the 32 of Chase Chance. He's going to roll himself to the outside of the speedway. Meanwhile, the number 19 of Austin Shaw. As Turner Knuckles went into the hot pits, I think it was a smart idea for him to do. He may have had a car a little bit slower than him, and I think he got a little past the fun meter. As OJ's car, oh, come on, car, save it, save it, save it. As the 5 of Chris Warden got into him, Jared's going to get on the brake pedal, and Austin Shaw, the 19, is going to run right into the back bumper. Holy cow, a lot of fast racing going on here with the I-55 Speedway. Oh, 3 wide, Jenkins into the 4, Austin Shaw the 19, losing his whole nose piece with that contact. 9 out of 50 at a very, 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 very fast I-55 Speedway. Holy cow, these guys are flying around this racetrack. Good Lord, 10 out of 50. As Jared Ward's in the 11, he got Kyler Hayes in the number 20 on the outside. Look at Nick Miller with a good run off of 3 and 4. Nick Miller, man, these guys are flying around here at the I-55. Running 11.966 as Chase Chance, you're still your new leader. After the big move, he got on the outside of the number 5 of Chris Wharton. Jared Wharton in the 11 fell back to the 5th spot. Had a little bit of contact between the two as Kyler Hayes, the number 20, runs right through the middle of 3 and 4. But here comes the number 21. Sprint, thank you for the latest follow, boss man. We appreciate ya. As Nick Miller at number 21 down to the backstretch. Meanwhile, the number 20 of Kyler Hayes, he'll work through the middle of turn 3 and 4 as it's going to be Nick Miller. Oh, big run to the outside. Yeah. Brandon Lieber, thank you for the latest like as well. We appreciate you. As the number 21 of Nick Miller, he'll go to the top shelf. It's still Chase Chance, just absolutely gone. As Kyler Hayes, car hides the number 21 of Nick Miller, and what a save by both them drivers. I'll tell you what, Nick Miller has found this whole brake pedal, and I mean fast, as Kyler Hayes came up there, gave him a little bit of a tap, man, and I wish we had panels that folded, because some of these accidents can be avoided if we just have panels that would just fold. How hard is it to be? As Kyler Hayes, the number 20 to the inside, as you got the number 5, that's Chris Wharton. Man, I don't know what's going on. Chase Chance is gone. I mean, purely gone. 09, blue and yellow, keep it throttled up. Hold a line. You're good to go, Tyler. Just hold a line. You are good to go. As Tyler Schnuck going to be the first car to lap down. Oh, man, we got a big crash. Holy cow. Caution flag on the speedway for the 11 of Jared Wharton, but a lot of damage on that race car. Oh, my goodness. Oh, no. Their heads up going into the corner. As soon as they go into the corner, I can already see the 11's gonna turn down into the corner right here, and I can already see what's gonna happen. You got them side by side. They're perfectly in line. David Ellis is there to the inside. He's gonna push a little tight as the 11's turning down into the corner. And then there's the right rear, and the 11's is gonna drift right into there. Nice. Heads up going into the corner as Jared turned down into turn 1. The 13 of David Ellis was in the middle. There were 3 wide down to the front stretch. Ellis pushed a little tight, a little bit of contact. Heads up going into the corner. We'll go double file. Going to be 1 to green this time by. 42 of Turner Knuckles coming back out of the speedway. The 11 machine is also going to be coming back out as we are ready to go once again as Jared Wharton and company. And here we go. After 2 yellow flags over the I-55 speedway, we are back underway. The same setup. A setup made it better. Just change the wheel space a little bit. That's pretty flying around this racetrack as Chase Chance, and that number 32 is still going to be your race leader. Looks like Tyler Davidson in that Hunt the Front number 10 machine has decided to call tonight as his fund mayor has been pegged. So far, as Chase Chance and that number 32 machine is still going to be the race leader with the number 20 of Kyler Hayes. It'll go to the 5 of Chris Ward, and after that's going to be that number 21 of Nick Miller. After that, the number 13 of David Ellis. He'll be in the 5th spot. Meanwhile, it's going to be that number 4 of Jonathan Jenkins with the number 13 of Keegan Sanders. And the number 42 of Turner Knuckles had a lot of right front damage on that car. But after that, it's going to be the old Tyler Schnuck 09 machine. Austin Shaw versus the 11 of Jared Ward with a lot of damage on their race cars, as Chase Chance at number 32 still your leader at halfway to go. Boy, I'll tell you what, Chase Chance in that Mason Klein Motorsports number 32 machine, boy, he is flying right now. Can Kyler Hayes or anybody else get it together as we continue on with our Pro Late Models? We got 10 left on the speedway after the 12 we have started, as the number 5 machine of Chris Ward, they're going to go through the middle with 3 and 4. The 21 of Nick Miller is going to be in the 4th spot. It looks like the best battle on the speedway could be, but Kyler Hayes in that number 20 machine is starting to close in on race leader Chase Chance, as we got the number 5 of Chris Warden with in the 3rd spot. 13 of David Ellis, he'll be in that 4th spot. Battling Nick Miller in that number 21, as Miller's going to go to the outside shelf. He might have found a cushion up there, but the 5 of Mr. Chris Warden continues to work to the bottom side in 3 and 4. So do we have a multi-lane racetrack here? I'm not exactly sure. As the number 5 machine of Chris Warden to the bottom side, as the number 21 machine of Nick Miller to the top shelf. Look at David Ellis in the 13. He's rolling that hot bottom as well. The number 4 machine of Jonathan Jenkins. First time here ever in the SLR show, got caught up in there with the number 13 of Sanders, but he's in that Jegs number 4 ride as he's continued to roll to the top shelf. We are already past halfway. We got 20 to go. Very interesting I-55 Speedway. If you guys seen the iRacing I-55 Speedway be 2-lane like this, please let me know, as Kyler Hayes is now closed in on Chase Chance. It's a 0.8 of a gap so far, and Kyler Hayes is actually a 10th faster as these laps continue to go by. The newcomer, Tyler Schnuck, joins us here for the first time in the Glow Pro 09 machine, as it's his first time here ever in the SLR show. I don't know if he's on controller, if it's his ever first time, but so far he is running a lap down, and he's running to the top side of the speedway. Lap down traffic for Austin Shaw and the 11 machine of Jared Wharton. That's what happened to Chase Chance. He's got to slow down for the lap down cars, and I love lap down traffic. Sprinks, thank you for also coming in. John C, thank you for coming as well. I gotta let y'all know I am on a live restriction as you gotta battle for the race lead. Kyler Hayes in lap down traffic, as that's gonna be 11 of Mr. Wharton. Austin Shaw to the 19 to the top shelf, 15 to go, and you gotta battle for the race lead in lap down traffic. Chase Chance with a good move to clear the 11 of Wharton. That's Austin Shaw to 19 up on the outside of the speedway. Chance with a slide job in the middle of 3 and 4. Austin Shaw will hit the brake pedal for the leaders, as here comes Kyler Hayes battling to the inside. 13 to go. Caution flag for who? Oh no, it's going to be Jonathan Jenkins upside down in turn 3 and 4, and luckily he disappeared before the cars got there. Jonathan Jenkins to the inside, Nick Miller to the top shelf. Miller gets a run, shows the nose, and Jonathan Jenkins going to come right up across the nose of the 21 of Nick Miller. Ooh. Caution flag number 3, as just as that was getting really good. Tyler, you need to pass a pace truck, or you got to let them all by?
Copy that, Peter. My bad, bud.
Oh, no, you're good. Is it telling you to pass the pace truck? I delayed for that there, gentlemen. You guys got time. You guys got time. I delayed that because of that. You're good. Okay, drivers, we'll go double file. Gonna be 1 to green. Lap down cars go to the tail of the field, and we're ready to go this time by, boys. Double file, 1 to green this time by. So let's get ready to finish this, shall we? As we had 3 yellow flags or 2 yellow flags, I can't remember. As we are going to get ready to rumble here as Chase Chance and company goes back on the throttle pedal. We are underway. As we are going to get ready to roll, here comes the number 5 machine of Chris Wharton. As Chris Wharton able to roll to the bottom side, David Ellison at number 13. After that is going to be the number 13 of Keegan Sanders and company. After that is going to be the number 42 of Turner Knuckles. The 21 machine of Nick Miller. You said that Tyler Schnuck hasn't raced in over a month. Well, we welcome here, P. Moore. I feel like you brought some of your friends over to play here today. Boy, this I-55 Speedway is looking a little bit different as Chance had a whole lot of Kyler Hayes behind him in lap down traffic. About 9 more to go as he continues to run that outside lane. Kyler Hayes and David Ellis in the middle. Also the number 5 machine, going to be Chris Wharton. After that, the number 13 of Keegan Sanders with the 42. That's going to be old Turner Knuckles down to the backstretch. 8 more to go. Battle's going to be for the race lead. It's going to get really good. We have a history of really good, how do you want to say it, finishes here with the SLR show as Chance going to go to the top shelf. Kyler Hayes might be a little bit better through the middle of 3 and 4. 6 to go. Chance is trying to find any speed. He's got a charging number 20 of Kyler Hayes and the 13 of David Ellis is where. Somebody give me a high five. We got 5 to go. 5 to go for these pro lane models as Chase Chance at number 32 still leads. Austin Shaw to 19 there as well. I don't know yet. We're going to find out lip liquidations. 4 to go. Looks like Chase Chance might have found a lane or found some speed as Kyler Hayes, as he found it. You got 3 to go. The only chance we got is a lap down traffic of the 19 of Austin Shaw, and Shaw's going to be able to hold the bottom line. Chance going to roll right through the middle once again as Kyler Hayes in the 20 going to try something else as well. 2 to go. Somebody showed him the way as Chase Chance at the number 32. You'll see the white flag in the air. Great racetrack though. Way it changed. Great racetrack. Chase Chance will be able to roll through the middle of 3 and 4 for the final time. He will get it done. Kyler Hayes and David Ellis, your top 3. Come on down, top 3. Come on down. Straight line down to the front stretch, please. Oh, what a good... I'll tell you what, that was a great racetrack. I liked how that went down. I really, really like how that went down. That racetrack was great. Multiple lane track, it moved. Hold for me, Jace. Cool deal. Got it, boys. Thank you. That was a great racetrack. I like that. I like how that moved around there a little bit. But other than that, that does it here with the SLR show so far. We'll bring in our top 3. As there's David Ellis. There is Chase Chance. Chase Chance, your winner, that number 32 machine.
Yep.
I'll tell you, that was a fun race. That lap down traffic, Kyler Hayes got to you, and then that caution. I don't know if that caution saved you or not.
Yeah, it kind of did. It took me a minute to find some moisture to run. Hawk came in early and then went away about lap 25. I struggled to find moisture till about 10 to go and started pulling once I found moisture.
Thanks, D. Nice to meet you, brother.
Oops, sorry. Go ahead.
And all I really did was add some wheel spacing to the Cedar Lake set. But yeah, the moisture kind of saved my life there at the end.
Yeah, I mean, I think Kyler maybe showed you the way a little bit, and once he did that, you kind of moved there and you found it, and I was like, man, this racetrack moved a lot.
Yeah, I'm really good at wall tapping, so once it got off the wall, I kind of struggled to find a line to run, but once kind of calmed down and figured out somewhere to run, I kind of started pulling, so.
Well, I'll tell you what, Jace, that 32 is one of the last 2 here with these upgraded or modified late models. I haven't got a chance to ask you, what do you feel about these cars with them being the way they are?
I really like them. this week at Cedar Lake, me and Mason's been dominating. So yeah, that's kind of why I was so good at Cedar. Then all I really did was just change gear for here, and it worked. So
Well, congratulations on the win, and who do you got to thank?
I like to thank Mason Climb Motorsports, and that's really it.
Hey, thanks for coming out here, boss man. Congratulations on winning back-to-back. We'll be live tomorrow at 6 o'clock.
Thank you.
Kyler Hayes in the number 20 machine. Oh, man, I thought you might have had him in lap down traffic. Too bad for that yellow.
Yeah, I definitely did not need that yellow. I was kind of upset when that yellow came out, but I think if I could have, I tried the slide job, and then if I would have drove the car a little straighter, I think I could have cleared him, and then make him have the crossover, and then the lap cars would have been right there. I think that was my only chance. And then right before the 5 to go, I definitely did not want that caution.
I believe, as Jace said, I think the racetrack started to come towards your way because he said he's really good at wall tapping, and the way the track actually changed a little bit, it was cool to see. Your thoughts?
This is probably my best run ever at I-55. I normally don't run the I-55 because I'm terrible at it, but I guess now I got a reason to run it. So it was definitely a good racetrack. I knew everybody tries to win on the first lap, and I have no idea why, and it's annoying. But
Yes.
once we got through the first part of the race, and we started racing, I seen that I was gapping the person behind me, so I was just trying to run my race and keep him in sight. And then once we got to lap traffic, I just was right there, and I think I might have went too soon there at the end, but it's all good. I'll take it.
I mean, heck of a job, heck of a race, man. And who do you got to thank of that number 20, as that is our final event tonight? I got USA Soccer to watch here in 30 minutes.
Well, I just want to thank you for putting the race on, and I guess taking on the crap that gets fed to you, which
Yeah.
I hate that for you.
Yeah.
And then Blake Kelly for this wrap, and just the guys up front for racing clean.
Hey, man, we appreciate you for coming out here at the SLR show here this afternoon and going racing the way you did. Congratulations, boss.
Thank you. Congrats to everybody else.
Mm-hmm. David Ellis, man, I'll tell you, you've had an up and down day. Your fun meter's been pegged, but hey, good to see you once again.
Good to see you too, Peter. It was nice being up in the top 3 again. I definitely think I would have had more for those guys. If that caution would have came out a little sooner. I was catching them there at the end. When it slicks off like that, I find the dry and I stick to it, and I was catching them there for a little bit, but like you said, that caution saved them.
Yeah, I think it did too, because the lap down traffic was there. You guys were closing in, and it just happened. And I'm like, oh man, we just lost a great race and whatnot. But it was a good race overall. I thought track changed a lot. That I thought.
Yeah, it did. I started the race running up high, and man, it was there for probably 10 laps, and out of nowhere I just started losing it, and I'm like, all right, I'm gonna try low again.
Well, it worked out in your favor. I'm glad it started to work out, and you had a better day here. Who do you got to thank?
Honestly, Peter, I got nobody to thank but you for throwing these races on, and giving the racing community somewhere to come and race clean.
Hey, man, thank you for coming out here. Appreciate it for the kind words, and I'll be back tomorrow at 6 o'clock.
Alrighty, boss. We'll see you.
Have a good night, guys. Enjoy. Yeah.
For the host.
Hey, you're welcome, Jace. Appreciate you. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, that'll do it here tonight on the SLR show. Thank you all for coming out and racing. We appreciate you all highly, fully. We'll figure out this whole TikTok deal and things like that. I'll continue to work that because I'm so close to the Creator Network program. I'm just not going to give up on it. Thank you all once again to continue to support this, and I will see you guys all tomorrow. Good night, everybody. Mm-hmm.